All right, welcome, Warrior fans, to Wes-Del High School. Richard E. Johnson Gymnasium, K. Saunders Court for tonight's first game, the junior varsity matchup between the Wes-Del Warriors and the Alexandria Tigers. I am the superintendent, Kyle Mealy, being joined with me, as always, the coach, Coach Hanson. How you doing tonight, Coach?
Great to be here.
It is great to be here. It's nice to see more fans being added to each event as we've gone blue in the county, and that has helped us to start to access more fans in person. But we love everybody that's at home on the Wes-Del Sports Network listening to us tonight. So here's your starting lineup for the junior varsity. Cameron Buckner, Travis Bunch, Brandon Wiley, A.J. Nauman, and Trey Adams. And for Alexandria, if you're watching, we'll try to get that. We got Jack Tapman, number 4. Number 44 is Cole Morris. Number 50 is Trenton Patz. Number 30 is Braxton Pratt, as we are underway here. And then the other individual in there is number 10, and that is Kagan Hawkins. Right now, Alexandria handling the ball. Coach Hanson's going to run double duty again in the JV matchup. He's going to be doing camera along with the color commentary.
So I'll go ahead and apologize now. Let's go ahead and get that out of the way.
I wish you would. No, it's a good picture, good look, and hope everybody's enjoying their Friday evening, watching a little bit of Wes-Del Sports Network basketball in the comfort of your own home.
We're starting out in our 1-2-2 look with Buckner up top.
Nice little dump down there, and that is just missed, and there's A.J. Nauman with it, pushing in transition. It looks like Bunch. I don't think that's where Bunch typically wants the ball. I don't know why they've got him so far out there, but Coach Knuckles is crazy. He's trying some different things. What are they in defensively, Coach?
Looks like man. They're starting out man here, so good help side there as the backside defenders. Coach Knuckles here's got to settle down, get him moving.
Buckner settles for a 3, and it's just off. Rebound into the hands of number 50, Trenton Patz, and here come the Tigers.
Good transition defense there by A.J. Nauman to stop the ball.
That's over to Tapman now. Tapman into the corner, and that's a 3 on the way and good for the first 3 points of the ball game for either team, and it's Alexandria, and that was 44, Cole Morris. So the Warriors trying to get themselves on the board here in their second possession. Trey Adams now hands it off to Buckner. I don't know if we've really found our offensive groove in this first 2 possessions. Another 3 on the way from Buckner, and it's in and out. And he is an early 0 for 2 from three-point range. Does this have a weird start to you feel for you? I mean, it just feels like both teams are trying to figure things out here.
Yeah, that's looks like here we're trying to get some stuff. Coach Nux here wanting to get our defense going, get our defense.
Hey, looky there. You've got
we got some help.
You got some help on the camera. You might be able to move.
All right. Hey.
Here, why don't you take that off, and I'll turn you down here. Actually, you can carry it. Yeah, and just go around to the other side. He's got it. Sawyer Slopsma helping us out. We're going to let Coach move around here. And I'm going to try to get him his headset. As Alexandria has things, we want to thank Sawyer for coming up here and helping us out again. You're back?
We are back. I'm a little bit more situated now.
That was agile and athletic the way you moved from one end of the table to the other.
Yeah, for people at home that don't understand where this table is, it's not the
it's not the easiest to move on, no.
And we got a few cords.
Just a few. And there's another bucket, and that one is number 30, and that is Braxton Pratt. So Warriors down 5 early. Well, don't worry, folks. We'll figure things out.
Yeah, good cut there.
Right there it is.
Yeah, great cut there by Buckner. Not selling for another 3.
Well, he was 0 for 2 from 3, so I agree with that. We got a kid down there for Alexandria. Hate to see him go down hard there. Buckner's got an and 1 on the way here. He has nice drive, as you said, and I believe that was A.J. Nauman with the assist.
Yes. Good job by A.J. keeping his head up there in transition. A little sideline break action, and Cameron was able to attack the basket.
Well, I got to let the clock run down a little bit. Actually, I'm going to stop it and settle it here because, as always, as those faithful fans know, I get a little backwards on the clock sometimes. And Buckner hits the and one, and we are rolling now. 5-3, good ball game early.
Here comes the pressure now. Coach Knuckles extended. That should be over and back, and it is. So the first few possessions, we were more in our low 1-2-2 look, and that time there we were coming with the pressure.
Well, as the fans at home have heard me say many times, nothing gets by you. And you saw that over and back before anybody in the gym did. I thought you were going to see it before that official did.
He just wanted to make sure.
Doing a little handoff here. Adams back to Nallman, sets his feet for three. And we're 0 for 3 from deep, but they're close. They've been close.
That was a good shot there by AJ. Obviously, it was a set there. Coach Knuckles called it, but good look, good shot.
Skip pass, then they get it inside, and that's a nice little baby hook from Trenton Pats, and it's 7-3.
Seeing a little token pressure here. Alexandria's gone to that after each make.
Trey Adams with it now, the freshman. Nice crossover, gets himself some space and a nice little jumper. And right back at it are the Warriors, 7-5 now.
Here comes the pressure again. Good hands there by, is that Trey Adams?
Yeah, Trey Adams knocked that one out. So I appreciate seeing the student section already filling in.
Yeah, well, that was another part of our Spirit Week this week. Coach Denny in the athletic department was, we allowed all of our students in free tonight, so they had to sign up this week. But
I tell you what, that Kai Denny.
Yeah, just a good way. Obviously, it's been a challenging winter for everybody, so want to cap off our kind of Spirit Week here with our last home game tonight with get as many students as possible.
Buckner's still looking for the guy.
There it is.
Zing, and the three is giving us the lead, 8-7. Buckner now 1 for 3 from deep. And he picks the pocket, and here he goes. And he gets it. 10-7. Buckner with a little bit of a run here.
Yeah, you like to see that defense turn to offense, so here comes the pressure again.
Yeah, a little bit more energy. I like this, and things are starting to settle in for a little bit more normal Wes-Del action. As we were trying to find ourselves, there's an extra pass to the corner. 3 on the way is off by number 30, Braxton Pratt, and we're going the other way. Trey Adams, a nice kick out. There's AJ again. That looks like it was a 3, and it is going to fall. They're going to count it a 2. It hit every part of the rim before it went in, and there's a steal by Trey. I'll tell you what, I'm going to have to give him the nickname the Glove.
Yeah, it was good anticipation there in that transition. Good take by AJ. Ooh, might give him a charge.
That's a terrible call.
Yeah.
Hey,
50-50 calls. You're going to get about half of them, and half of them are going to go against you.
Yep. We're going to make a T-shirt with your face on it. It says that's 50-50.
Although, all my years coaching, I feel like it was more like 75-25, and I was always on the wrong side.
Buckner gets a tip on that one. Almost gets another tip. They're close to 10 seconds, but they finally get it across.
Good trap there, and then good deflection, good steal.
Wiley gets it. Now here's Buckner. Let's see if he splits the two and almost makes the circus shot, but it's Travis Bunch cleaning things up. And here's a nice little. The defense is really doing things right now.
Yeah, really got it sped up a little bit. That one just kind of fell in his hands. But you got to like the activity defensively for Coach Knuckles.
Absolutely. Trying to figure out what's going on with my mouse. Always got technical problems. He's not going to let that go. That's enough of that hand check. We've watched that this entire quarter, and I decided to call it with 53 seconds left.
Number 10, Gabe Mcguire.
Fouls are 2-1. Alexandria has the 2, and the Warriors have the 1. I don't know why we don't always go on past the line. We always make it interesting by inbounding the ball real close to the half-court line. Here's Buckner. Well, I don't know what happened there.
I don't know what we got a lot here. It looks like it's going to end with a jump ball.
A jump ball. The easy call would be a jump ball. There was a travel there. There was.
Might have been a charge.
It might have been a charge. But we got a jump ball. We'll take the jump ball because it's still ours. Trey says, I'm going to get in on this 3 mix. And he almost hit it. Here comes Alexandria quickly the other way. Still trapping. It looks kind of like we're trapping. I think we're getting tired.
Yeah. Got to finish this quarter here. There's a good
job by Bunch.
Travis Bunch.
And he gets fouled. He'll go to the line shooting two. Travis Bunch, a baseball player, Coach.
Yes.
We're getting closer and closer to that. I don't want to close out the basketball season too early, but we are getting closer and closer to opening day.
Well, and I think everybody feels that because you go outside and it actually feels kind of nice here these last few days. So.
It does. It does feel good. Well, you got sectional week. Now, isn't sectional week the old theory that we're always going to have snow or something on sectional week?
Yeah, but if the meteorologists are right this year.
The forecast doesn't look like it.
Substitutions into the game, number 10, Caden Smith.
And actually, looking ahead here, I've kind of looked at the next few weeks. Next few weeks look kind of nice.
I hope. Hey, so let's knock on wood and hope, because I'm ready for it to be done. If I could find that groundhog, I'd punch him right in the face. I didn't like the last couple weeks.
No, but it was. I will say this: it's melted a lot quicker than I would have guessed.
Yes, and not as much water, and flooding that I thought we would have. But hey, what do I know? Down to 4 seconds here. Good trap, and they throw it away.
Yes, great defense right there.
And they've got one still left on the clock. Trey says, I don't think I'm going to do that. So at the end of the first quarter, it's 15-9. You're watching Wes-Del Junior Varsity Basketball on the Wes-Del Sports Network. All right. You get 20. You get 20 points if you can name this tune. Or you either name the tune or you name the artist, Coach Hansen.
I don't know.
Marky Mark and the Funky Bunch?
I mean, I know the song, but I just didn't know.
Well, Marky Mark, do you know who Marky Mark is? It's Mark Wahlberg. You know who Mark Wahlberg is?
Of course.
Okay. How old were you in the early 90s? When were you born?
I was 80. I was at the end of 86.
Well, you were probably 5 when that song was popular. We'll look it up. But Biff Wilson, always playing the tunes. Looks like they stepped out down there. Good Vibrations, I believe, by Marky Mark and the Funky Bunch. Now, if I'm wrong, I'm gonna hear it, but I just was gonna give you. I get the 20 points because I knew it, and I'm gonna pull out my phone and actually look it up. He can't dribble. I was gonna say he can't dribble again.
No, it's good defense there by the Warriors on the inbounds. Close to 5 seconds. Now we're out of our zone here. Man. Our switching man.
I don't think the song was called Good Vibrations. And I don't think you care.
No, it's a good song, though. To be honest with you, I've just never really been good with the names of songs.
Well,
I know tunes and,
Look at this.
Big shot. Ooh.
That was way back there. I tell you what, Buckner so far hasn't seen a three he didn't like. No. Smith's in the game now. We got Smith and also got Lehman in there, number 34, Eric Lehman. Ball's in Adams' hands.
Good strong take there by Trey Adams going to his left.
And right now it's kind of all over the place. Jump ball. Yeah, jump ball. Well, I'm trying to get.
Wes-Del substitutions. A.J. Norman back into the game.
Let's see the date on this song.
Number 33, Ty Freeman.
Oh. Ty Freeman. I heard he was in. A.J. Nallman re-enters. Adams looking for Smith on a back cut there. Wasn't there. A.J. Nallman has it.
Looks like they're going to need for a carry.
Well, he's been dribbling the ball all game. So we played 7 minutes, and then we've played almost about a minute and a half since. And he has handled the ball primarily for our team most of that time, and they just now caught him for a carry. A.J. probably, that I know of, been called for a carry all year. But he might have done it.
Good defense here by the Warriors. We're back to our trap here. Eric Lehman putting a lot of pressure up top. A good skip pass there.
They're going to get Ty Freeman for a foul. 1986. Man, that was a good year.
Number 33, Ty Freeman.
Good year for a lot of reasons. Number one, you were born, so I mean,
yeah, there you got
you got that going for you. I think that was that the Super Bowl shuffle year? That was when the Bears won the Super Bowl. I think I was 6.
Good rebound by Ty Freeman there.
So speaking of Spirit Week, we have a lot of things going on this week. Like we had dress-up days, didn't we?
We did. We had some dress-up days. One thing that Mr. Purdue also this week, we provided all of our Warrior students and staff with a shirt, which you'll see a lot of the students have on today.
It's a sharp-looking shirt.
It was.
Oh, picked the pocket right there, and they're going to get a what? Foul?
Looks like a foul maybe on A.J.
Wes-Del foul on number 14, A.J. Nallman.
I don't know. Sure.
Cameron Buckner checks back in for Wes-Del.
Well, we got some people in the
Mason Zent enters the game for Alexandria.
some people in the chat. It was Leanne Romine got us. Andrew Romine. Good vibrations by Marky Mark, 1991. She wins. She gets the 20 points. We'll see if there's another one coming up here at the next break. 1991.
Braxton Pratt.
Where were you? What were you doing at age 5?
I don't know.
That's a foul. Come on.
Just getting ready for kindergarten.
Kindergarten? Yeah.
Tiger foul on number 34, Carson Cuneo.
Foul on Carson Cuneo. (15-12). It's been a pretty decent game so far. Nice take there by Trey. I was going to say he had to have gotten fouled.
Yes, great take there. We started the second quarter just a little slow here, both teams.
Yeah, it's not the offensive juggernaut of a quarter you would want.
Trey Adams will shoot 2.
Trey Adams at the line. Is that Austin Williams?
It is.
Yeah, it's good to see Mr. Williams at the game. Science teacher. Give him a shout out. He had to move rooms this week.
Yeah, he did.
Had a little bit of an issue in his room, but we're going to get that figured out.
Well, they got it figured out. He's back. He's back in his room on Monday.
Look at that, back in. We don't mess around here. We get things figured out. You know what I like about that is that if it was that quick of a fix, it didn't cost me that much money. There's a 3.
Well, I'm assuming it's fixed. Hopefully they just didn't put a Band-Aid on it.
I gave it to the wrong team. I was wanting it to be ours. It's 15-15, folks. Sorry, that was Alexandria with the 3. I was excited that I wanted to give it to us. Oh, I thought Eric Lehman was going to go ahead and pull the old 3 there. Nice shot fake. Step back 3 by Adams, and it's
good shot.
Zing, man, that was a tough one.
Yeah, and you can see here, Alex really picking up their defense. They're really pressuring. We're doing a good job being strong with the ball.
Oh, Eric just got a piece of that one.
Unfortunately, that's one of those tough ones. The ball is probably going to go out of bounds.
Well, everybody's out tonight.
That's right. Place to be.
It's kind of like the Forum in L.A. You never know who's going to walk through the door. Skip pass. Oh, went right past him. I was going to say there had to be a foul there.
Yeah, cut him on the arm a little bit, but good challenge there by Eric.
That's going to send number 4 to the line. That is Jack Tapman.
Number 33, Ty Freeman.
Well, it wouldn't be a regular night here at Richard E. Johnson if Adam Perdue wasn't seated on a padded seat over by door Q. Next to Tony Cox and holding down the court over there. Doing the all-important job of sitting on a chair.
Number 20, Travis Bunch, and number 12, Corbin Price.
Last week he was up in the booth, and this week he just couldn't muster it.
No, we need to get back.
We missed you. There had to be. Oh, did Bunch just fall down?
It's
Nothing there. We're glad that you had the opportunity to. Is that your first trip out to Colorado?
It was our second. We went out last summer.
I saw the pictures. It was amazing.
Yeah, we have some friends from here that's moved out there for their job and never made it. I don't think they want to come back, to be honest with you. I think they probably are out there for good. So they have two little kids as well.
It was amazing, those pictures you showed me. If I got out there, I'd be like, yeah, I don't think I want to. Look at it. I tell you what, we're making a nice little run right here.
We are, and it starts with our defense. So good job there by Corbin Price and Travis Bunch. Nice take.
Nice take. He's kicked over there. Just out of his hands, but take it all the way, Corbin. Buckner, set, pop, looks good. Boom! Another zing right there for Buckner. I think that's his second. Maybe his third. I think it's his second. So he started a little cold, but he gets a little hot here, and we've got another foul.
A little bump there by Corbin Price.
Foul on number 12, Corbin Price.
Well, after the game, if it's a win, I confirmed that we'll have Coach Knuckles. I don't know why it matters, but he just told me if we win, I'll be up there.
In between games, after the JV game?
Yeah.
Well,
I said, well, if you lose, he goes, I'm not coming up there. I said, well, the fans will just miss you.
Good.
But we got to talk to him because Archer, his son. Yeah. This is his first game back from last week. We had Coach Dowling secured the win for him, but Archer, his son, was born last week.
It's a great time there for Coach Knuckles as they're enjoying their second.
I'm sure his wife Ashley is watching. That's a lot of steps, by the way, just as he got that. So. There's also a nice little. I'm sure his wife is watching. And we also want to give an update that Jay Dowling, Hannah and Mike's son, is back home and has recovered nicely and is, from all accounts that I talked to Mike, he's down on the bench. Talked to him, back to normal, and that's what we wanted. Jack Rigger enters the game for Ty Freeman, so. And Buckner has it now, trying to see. He gives it back up to Adams. Adams resets the whole possession here at the top of the key. Oh, wow. A little bit of an ankle breaker there by Trey. Buckner thought about it. Wow, that was a tough shot, and somehow Travis Bunch almost got the rebound.
Good job there by the Warriors getting back in defense, stopping the ball.
3 on the way for Alexandria. It's just off, and Jack Ricker with the rebound. A lot of contact.
Yeah, I don't know who they called that, and they called it out of bounds on us? Or, no, it looks like it'll be our ball.
Yeah, I hope so, because there was a lot going on there that didn't get called.
Yeah, 16 seconds to go here before half.
It feels like it's been a quick first half.
Yeah, it was. Good job by Trey Adams.
I thought he had it. It was a good idea.
Yes, it was.
Oh, look at this. Oh, I thought Buckner had picked another one. And at halftime, we Don't have anything scheduled for this one, but we do have a special halftime where they're going to honor the 8th grade county champions at the varsity, and that one's off. So that's how this one ends in the first half. A quick first half, not a lot of calls to stop action on this Friday evening. It's 23-17, Wes-Del leads. We'll take an extended audio break. You're watching Wes-Del Junior Varsity Basketball on the Wes-Del Sports Network. All right, Warrior fans, we're back here in Richard E. Johnson, K. Saunders Court for Junior Varsity Halftime. We want to remind you of a new sponsor we have, Montgomery Insurance School. Check out Montgomery Insurance School online if you are looking to get licensed in the insurance world. If you fall or you happen to run into Ryan New, ask him about the Montgomery Insurance School, but they are a new sponsor. Always love our new sponsors. Our current sponsors, American Pest Professionals, Indiana Wesleyan University, National and Global, and, of course, Star Bank. So, Coach Hansen, a couple updates real quick before we get into stats. Number one, Leon Romine is keeping us straight in the timeline. We want to thank Dana Baker for letting us know that also, and I agree. Just keep it going. Right now, do you know this song? I mean, come on.
My mind went blank. It's obviously Taylor Swift.
Taylor Swift.
I was trying to think of the actual title of it, though.
Well, I think she said our song.
Okay.
I'm gonna guess
song?
that.
Is it our song?
I think so.
That's the title. I mean,
I think so. I mean, we can't get into stats until we get this figured out. So
I'm not good with the titles. A lot of times
you're not good with any of them so far. Taylor Swift.
No, I knew it was Taylor.
Our song.
It is okay.
Yep.
We're going all over the place, though. I know that.
Well, Coach Wilson's always going to take you different places, but there you go. So then the other thing that so you didn't get Good Vibrations by Marky. Marky, you got Taylor Swift, but you didn't get our song, so we'll give you 10 points, half of the 20. And then I messed up. The Super Bowl Shuffle was actually 1985. It wasn't 1986, so you missed that by a year.
Unborn.
Well, that's our update. That's what we got for you so far in the non-needed facts section. So let's get to the real facts. Give us a rundown of the scoring in the first half.
Well, Warriors jumped out to a 15-9 first quarter lead, and the second quarter, both teams had 8 points. So both teams played it tight second quarter. Buckner led us with, it looks like 13, and Bunch has 3, Adams 5, foul trouble for the Warriors. Freeman has 2, and Nauman has 2. So it looks like the Alexandria Tigers are led by number 30, Braxton Pratt, with 9, and he also has 2 fouls. So that's kind of where we are right now.
That's some good scoring. That's some good stats. We've got 42 watching live right now. Coach Purdue has come up here to talk to Hanson, so I will. You want me to turn you down here? I'll turn you down. You guys have your conversation. I'll fill in. Believe me, I have plenty of air to fill in. We want to welcome anybody from Alexandria watching in the stream. And if you just now finding us, you can find us at the Wes-Del Sports Network. You obviously have found us on YouTube if you're here. But tell your friends or tell anyone in the Alexandria community that wants to watch the game. It is free. A couple reminders that we want to tell the Warrior fans. Obviously, sectional play starts next week, and it's hosted right here in Richard E. Johnson Gymnasium on Kay Saunders Court. We get to start the night off and the sectional off with the Warriors playing at 5:30. Why 5:30, you ask you? Well, I'll tell you. Usually it's 6, 5:30 because of COVID, because we have to clear the gymnasium and have an hour in between so that we can do necessary cleaning to bring in 2 other teams and 2 other communities at the late game at 8 o'clock. So 5:30, the Warriors are going to be in action against Liberty Christian. And we will be playing Liberty Christian at 5:30. And then at 8 o'clock, I believe it's Tri-Central versus Daleville. And so that's the first night. And then waiting in the bye is Cowan and APA. APA is awaiting the winner. And by APA, I mean Anderson Prep Academy out of Anderson. They are awaiting the winner of the Liberty Christian Wes-Del game. And then Cowan is awaiting the winner of the Tri-Central Daleville game. And that will be played, the second round will be played on Friday evening. And then the championship will be played on Saturday. Now here's a note you want to remember is that we are not allowed by IHSA rules, since it is IHSA sanctioned tournament, to stream to our Wes-Del network on YouTube. So unfortunately, we will only be able to stream to the IHSATV.org. So if you want to practice right now, or you have time to check that out, pull out your phone, type in IHSATV.org, and it will take you to that site. From there should be a search bar. Put in Wes-Del, and it should bring up our affiliate. And that at that point, we'll have the games loaded in. Now, you have to purchase. $9.95 is a game. We apologize. We have no control over that. And believe me, folks, if I could stream it to YouTube and give it to you for free, I would, but I'd get in a lot of trouble.
Well, you're worth it, though. You are worth $10. So yeah. I would just put that plug out there. Everybody, you are worth.
I'm just glad you're back.
They'll get their money's worth.
They will. We're going to have a great color commentary lineup. We've got Coach Hanson lined up for the first evening. Friday night, I think it might switch to Coach Sims.
Yeah,
and you might take over the officials duty, where you get to host the officials. And then in the championship, we're going to figure it out. What we're going to do is we're going to figure out which one of you is better. And we already know that I'm going to be here because I am the boss. So a couple of hellos. Stephen, I want to say Backus. I hope I said that right, Stephen. He's watching the Tigers. He said, let's go Tigers in the stream. Love it. Support your team. We'll do our best not to be too biased, but please excuse us. We do love our Warriors too. So you'll get a little bit of bias here in the broadcast, but just to let you know, you guys played a really nice first half. It's 23-17, so we're looking forward to the rest of the JV game, and we're also looking forward to a really good varsity game here on K. Saunders Court. So we're about a minute away from the third quarter. Want to thank Sawyer Slopsema. He's our cameraman, the son of Director of Student Learning, Jason Slopsema. The Director of Student Learning, the Jason Slopsema. He's down there keeping the scorebook. You know, everybody seems to be doing something of importance.
Except me.
Well, I mean, no, you're doing the play-by-play. Except for Adam Purdue.
Yeah, he's.
Oh, wait a minute, he's back. He's back. And 3, 2, 1, seated. There we go.
He's on He's on crowd duty.
He's on crowd duty because he's looking at us now. He knows we're talking about him.
Well, I think he's.
He's got a coffee. He's got a coffee over there. He's trying to stay awake. Oh, I tell you what. Well, we're getting ready here, folks. Get yourself seated on the couch, in the recliner, and let's see the second half here. It's going to be Alexandria basketball coming out. And they've got it, and they're going to see that 1-2-2 again, Coach.
Yes, coming out the pressure right away.
And they're working around there. Nice skip pass. Warriors are pretty active here early in it, trying to get that trap. Tigers are handling it pretty good, though. There's where you want to go, right to the middle, out to the outside, and a nice shot out of the inside out, but rebounded by Brandon Wiley. They're trying to deny the ball to A.J., but he handles it. Trey for three, and it's off. Nice hustle by Brandon Wiley. And now A.J. tries a three, and it's off. We got a loose ball on the floor, and out come the Tigers with it. That is number 10, Kagan Hawkins with it. He's going to get it out there to 44. That's Cole Morris, and then now it's into the corner. Skip pass here to Hawkins. Kind of starting the same way we started the game. A little slow.
Yeah, kind of getting their rhythm here a little bit. Good steal there by A.J.
A.J.'s got people all around, but he takes it straight to the basket, but a nice hustle from behind and a block by Kagan Hawkins. That's an athletic-looking kid, I'm telling you.
Yeah, it is.
I'm gonna venture to say he plays football. And I may be wrong, but they're going to get him for a foul.
Tiger foul on number 10, Gabe Mcguire.
I see you looking at something over there. You got something?
Well, yeah, I did. I was just looking there. I think it's number 10, Gabe Mcguire.
Oh, what is
Kagan Hawkins is the C.
Oh, wait a minute.
We got two different 10s. Because I was looking at that, too. I was like, man, that looks like he's just – but looks like it's Gabe.
There we go. Gabe Mcguire. He's a freshman.
Good yeah, I was
Did
saying.
You see the size of that kid as a freshman? I didn't have shoulders like that when I was a freshman. Kid, I'm still saying he plays. Look at that pass, and one. That's number 50. That's Trenton Pats. I'm glad you corrected things.
Wes-Del foul on number 20, Travis Bunch.
And a foul's on Travis Bunch. That's the first on the Warriors. It's now 1 for Wes-Del and 1 for Alexandria. And Pats will try to hit this and one and bring him within. Look at that, he does. Bring him within 3. And now they're going to call a hand check, a little nickel dimer foul on number 44. That's Cole Morris.
Foul on number 44, Cole Morris.
Pretty young JV. I mean, Cole Morris is the only junior. Everybody else is freshmen, sophomores, so. Buckner inside. He just misses that one. Rebound comes out, and that is Braxton Pratt with it.
Good pressure up top there by Cameron Buckner. Good dribble attack again. Nice pass.
It's a great pass. And the bucket's by Pats. And now it's a 1-point ball game. Yeah. They're bringing a little bit more full court pressure this half. I think.
The token pressure is no more. Now they're really trying to pressure.
That one knocked out of bounds, and it'll stay here with the Warriors. But, yeah, they've upped their full court pressure. Looks like a man-to-man to me. Maybe a run and jump action.
Yes. Oh, good cut there by Buckner. Good
job.
Yes, great job. Way not to go all the way to the rim there and take a chance to get the charge.
You know what? That was the old bank shot. The lost art in basketball is to use the backboard. Nice. Hey, that was a nice little dump down inside. Now we're getting some offense.
They're doing a good job of interior passing.
If you lay off a Buckner, he will shoot that. And there's a nice steal. And this is Pratt, and he scores. And now they've got the lead 26-25 off a nice steal and scoop bucket there by Pratt. And A.J. trying to handle the pressure. He lost another one. That's number 4.
Good job there by A.J. to get back and at least knock that
ball
out of
bounds. You like to see that because, a lot of kids put their head down when they make a mistake, and he didn't. And now Coach Knuckles wants a timeout, full timeout. And as he takes a full timeout, we'll take a timeout. You're watching Wes-Del Junior Varsity Basketball on the Wes-Del Sports Network. And we're back, and Coach Hansen, you can spend time with your daughter. I can handle this. Say hi to your wife. Hey, there's a special guest coming tonight. Did you know that?
Special guest?
Yeah, my wife.
All right.
Yeah, she's coming to a game. They're going to honor Grayson and his team, so she's coming. In fact, I should probably watch my phone and see if she's texting to see when she's coming. But, yep, she's coming to a game.
Well, it's already looking good in here. I will say that. It's nice to see students. Nice to see kind of a gym full. Kind of
it almost feels like real. It almost feels like we're not in a
it's
tail. I'm going to say it. We're not on the tail end of a pandemic is what it feels like, which I believe we are on the tail end. But I have no health credentials whatsoever.
Yeah, I'm definitely not Dr. Fauci by any stance of the mountain, but it's nice to see numbers at least going down.
Yeah. While we're talking, we've got Trenton Pats at the line, and for a big fella, he's got a nice little free throw stroke there. And he hits both of them. And it would help if I get his two up there. There we go. 28-25, the Alexandria Tigers leading now. A little bit more action happening. A.J. Nauman now with a nice drive. Splits two defenders, and he gets the foul call.
That's a good take there by A.J.
Number 50, Trenton Pats.
That was a good one.
A.J. Nauman will shoot two.
Nauman with the first one up and good. That guy up there wants him to rebound. I don't blame him. Good call. Well, he doesn't need to because he hit him.
Good job there by AJ.
Hits them both, makes it 28-27. About 3:30 to go here. I think this one's going to be a tight one all the way.
Yeah, it really sets the stage here for a great night of basketball.
Yeah.
As both teams prepare for the tournament.
3 on the way, and that is good by number 4, Michael Martin. And that extends the lead to 4 for the Tigers. And now we're going to get a foul. I'll tell you this much, they're going to have to slow things down a little bit because they told the middle schoolers to be here at 7:30. They move too fast in this game. Trey Adams, a nice pass inside. Brandon Wiley turns right shoulder. It's not there. And there you go is another nice rebound by Michael Martin. Trey Adams picks the pocket, but it goes out again. He's had his hands on a lot of them, tipping them away, almost stealing them. Have to call him the glove. Can you tell me what NBA player with nickname was the glove? Coach Hansen? This is a bad night for you.
Yeah, it's bad.
Gary Payton. Gary Payton, the point guard for the Seattle Supersonics when Sean Kemp played.
Wes-Del foul number 54.
Yep.
I know there's some great highlights there from Sean Kemp.
Yeah, Sean Kemp's an Indiana guy.
Yeah, he definitely had plenty of good highlight dunks.
Dunks, yes. He was not known as a shooter, but he was a pure athlete. But you would have been pretty young there since you were born in '86.
Yeah, that is correct. But I do remember a lot of the good Pacer-Knicks battles. And
nice little scoop shot there, almost in by Trey Adams. Oh, absolutely. Ooh, they let that go.
Yeah, it was kind of a bump
It would have been a foul. No, those were great battles between the Pacers and the Knicks. I always really disliked the Knicks.
Yeah.
Especially John Starks. He's not watching, I guarantee you, so I can say it. Nice rebound tipped out, and AJ's got it. Now we're going the other way. I don't think there was a greater moment for me as a kid than to watch Reggie Miller score all those points in that last 30 seconds of that game.
Yeah, that was...
Well, and you add Spike Lee in there. You add the whole...
Yeah, it was just a good...
that was a good 30 for 30.
Yes.
Alexandria foul number 50, Trenton Pax.
That was good. And man, I'm telling you what, the Bulls thing.
Yeah.
That was going when we all needed that during the pandemic when they released that. We needed something to do, and that was good. That one just off for AJ. Cameron Buckner coming in along with Smith. He's coming into the game.
For both teams, for Wes-Del number 10, Caden Smith.
And that would be Caden, not Connor. That's Caden Smith.
Buckner for the Tigers.
AJ's got one more. We're still trailing 4, but did you see where Kyrie Irving is trying to get the logo changed? Did you see that? Wants it to change to Kobe. Now here's my thing. I don't say that I really have a problem with that because I think that as things progress and you move forward, there's rebranding that's done, and I think Jerry West was the logo for years, and if they want to refresh, that's okay. I mean, you can always go back to the old logo for some nostalgia, but I don't know.
Yeah, it's just a different
different
era.
Yeah,
you
got to remember the guys the guys playing now. The game's different than when Jerry West played. And I think, in fact, Jerry West didn't really have a problem with the idea.
No, and it's so much more about marketing and free agents and money. I mean, I know that's always kind of been there. But
and you're always going to have the opinions involved. And you're also going to have the argument that why not Michael Jordan?
Which is a very
Oh, I understand it, but here's my thing with the Jordan's created his own brand.
Yeah, exactly.
So he's got his own thing going.
And I think he's doing quite well.
And I'm sure when they picked Jerry West, they probably said, why not Wilt Chamberlain? Why not somebody else? But I don't know. Here's the good thing for the fans at home. We don't make any decisions, so it's really a pointless argument on our part. And in doing so, it's, look at that three right there by number 14. That is Mason Zint. And the Warriors don't like that. It extends it to 6. But
nice pass.
That was a great pass. Cameron makes it work. We're going to keep that assist for A.J., even though he bobbled a little bit. That was just a great look inside by A.J. Nauman. Folks, this is
good.
There we go.
This has been a
This is gearing up to be a nice fourth quarter, too. Trey's got a wide open three. Just off. Smith with the rebound. It's loose into the hands of Alexandria.
5 seconds to go here.
Look at that little scoop shot right there. And that was scoop shot made by Gabe Mcguire to make it 36-30. It's been a really good JV basketball game, a tight game all the way through. We can only hope for that in the fourth quarter. So we're going to take a short break, grab a drink real quick. You can too. You're watching Wes-Del Junior Varsity Basketball on the Wes-Del Network. And we're back the fourth quarter, and as I said, the family made it right in front of the table. Is my wife and my daughter and my son's up in the upper section up there. So, still haven't watched the game on the Wes-Del Sports Network, but they're hearing live. Can't ask for more. And Trey Adams has it here for the Warriors, and he kicks it to A.J. Nauman for three, just off, but A.J. gets his rebound and powers it right back up. And a foul is called. He'll go to the line, shooting two. Coach Hansen had to step away for a second, so you've got me here. A.J.'s at the line. He's got two coming. 36-30 has been a nice ball game for a junior varsity basketball game tonight here. On Friday evening in Richard E. Johnson. A.J. hits the first. He's got another one coming. I saw A.J.'s grandmother, Shirley, is in the, as she always is, in the chat, watching. And now we got another foul that might send Cameron Buckner to the line to shoot two.
And that's good because that'll be their team seventh. So it looks like we'll be in the bonus here the rest of the quarter.
Yeah, and we only have 4 fouls. Buckner at the line with a chance to hit two here, and he misses the first one. Julius Davis is watching. Julie Swartz is watching. Karen Dowling. I saw her walking around out here as Buckner hits that one.
She's over here to our left.
Yeah, well, she got in there and said hello, so she's in person and virtual. And here we go, the Warriors with another turnover, and look at that one-handed pass. It's tipped away. Oh, no, that was tipped.
He said white. I don't know if he meant it was a white ball or out on white.
I feel like that was tipped away by Alexandria, but we will we'll say Coach Knuckles doesn't seem to be arguing it. 36-32, and Warriors trying to cut into this one with about 6:30 left to go here, bringing the pressure up a little bit.
Good trap here in the corner. Oh, let him out.
They're going to get Smith with a foul. That'll give them the 5th team foul, and it's a shooting foul, so it's going to send to the line, number 34. And Carson Cuno, which I have him listed as 24, but we're going to say he's 34 tonight. Rattles that one home to give him a 37-32 lead. I think the Alexandria Tigers played Cowan the other night. And I do not know. I don't remember. I think Cowan came out victorious.
Yes, they actually, and then the night before that, I believe they played Delville. So this is actually, I think, their 3rd game this week.
Yeah.
I think they played back-to-back. And then
welcome to 2020-2021.
Yeah.
The year of COVID. Where you could get games canceled and you have to make them up, and you end up playing more games than you ever thought you would in 1 week. Bring it down a little bit. A little bit more. There you go. Adjusting the camera just a little bit for you guys at home. That one tipped away. Nice play right there. And Trey just a little short on the jumper on that inbounds pass. Now Alexandria quick the other way, and a great steal by A.J. Nallman. Now A.J. pushing in transition and right back the other way. That was a steal by, I think that was Gabe Mcguire. Gabe. Nice defense by Travis Bunch to cut off the baseline. That's a tough shot, and he got it. Braxton Pratt extends it to an 8-point lead. The Warriors need an answer right here.
Coach calling out. Coach Knuckles here calling out set here. Trey Adams takes it up top. Good screen and roll. Got it
Bunch
inside
with
the
a
bunch.
Nice turn. So Bunch is going to be there with 2 shots. That is going to be the 8th team foul on Alexandria. Mason Zent re-enters for Alexandria, and Bunch has a second shot here. Looks like Buckner's going to re-enter after the free throw. Well, not until we get a dead ball. I'm sure Mary Helen's watching, and she's... Mary Helen, I don't know what we're going to do with these kids these days and these free throws. And now they're going to get Smith with a nickel dimer out front.
Foul on number 10, Caden Smith.
Not quite in the bonus. Here comes Buckner now. He will replace Smith.
Buckner enters the game for Wes-Del.
Yeah, it almost looks like a normal Friday night for the first time in a while. So that was a big step there to start that.
Yes, it was. A good job there by Travis Bunch to.
That's a good rebound by Travis.
Yes.
And then he tried to get it out there, stolen away by Alexandria. And they're going to call a foul on Buckner.
Looks like that'll be the team 7th. So it'll be a 1-and-1 here. It looks like both teams are going to be in the bonus the rest of the way. As always, in close games, comes down to free throws.
Yeah, that always worries me. Is Coach Van Maner coming for the varsity? Did you talk to him?
I did not.
I didn't either. Was he?
I talked to him today, yes, but nice block there. Good rebound. And looks like we're on a foul, so it looks like we'll be some free throws.
If not, we may have to steal the busiest man in the gymnasium, Adam Purdue. Buckner going to line now. I'm going to guess that Coach Vandermeter is going to come here, but we are way ahead of schedule.
Yeah.
Well, kind of.
Now 7. It's not too bad.
It's slowing down now.
Yeah, and you know how it is. Both teams got 4 and 5 timeouts here, plus free throws.
20-minute warm-up for the varsity, which...
Yeah, and it looks like these last
4 minutes and 30 seconds, it's going to take a while. That's what I see.
Yeah, a lot of free throws, some timeouts.
This guy is still wanting a rebound. He has harped on that all night with that same phrase. Get a rebound, let's go.
Yeah, putting emphasis on rebounding.
Yeah, well. Hey, defense and rebounding wins games. Yes, Buckner's going to get another foul if he keeps reaching.
Yeah, you're still in a 2-possession game. You don't need a foul all the way up top, but it looks like he's going to take it away.
I guess he's going to go ahead and get the steal and no foul call, and then they're going to call him for a charge. So you could have called him for about 7 hand checks out here, and instead they call him for the charge and take the points away.
Wow, that's a tough break there. Coach Nuck here going again with some pressure.
What I like about more people in the gym is it's going to get crazier.
Yeah, and folks at home.
That's another foul.
I know, just to clarify a little bit here, there's a lot of people here in the stands. You don't shoot free throws on player control fouls.
No.
A lot of people are trying one free throws here, but you don't get free throws.
Now you get free throws because it wasn't a player control foul. Yes. It was a defensive foul. Coach Knuckles not happy with the charge call. I can't disagree because he honestly fouled the kid out here. I mean,
yeah, and the kid jumped right in his way after he's already gathered. So
I'm not going to argue that he fouled the kid before that. Yeah, he did, but they didn't call that one, and then they called a charge.
Brandon Wiley returns for Wes-Del.
But you know what? Here's the thing: they're human. Those are 2 good-looking free throws, and that's a big difference right now as Alexandria's hitting theirs, and we're not. That was a bad spot to give that back to AJ.
Yeah, it's a tough area right there, which is going to result in the turnover.
The idea was there, but that was a bad spot to hand it right back to him. And we're not out of this thing.
No, we got to stay aggressive.
They're going to try to run some clock, I think. Skip pass, and they thought he was going to pull that one. Good decision not to. There, we got to come up with that one. There we go. Buckner's got it, and he's got all kinds of people around him.
Yeah, it looks like we're going to get a foul here, so Buckner will be going to the free throw line.
Double bonus.
Alexandria foul number 14, Mason Zent.
No, that wouldn't be 1-on-1. That would be 2. There we go. Now we're getting there, fellas. Alexandria in the Central Indiana Conference. The same conference that, there's a good free throw, that I'm familiar with from my days at a school to the north. They were also, I believe they might have been a founding member. I don't know if Alexandria was. I know that school to the north was.
Foul on number 20, Travis Bunch.
And now they got Travis Bunch for a foul, so now it's double bonus the other way. So things were moving fast, and now they're going to move slow.
Carson Cuneo will shoot 2.
Carson Cuneo at the line. This kid has, I know he just hit 2, but I think he's hit 4 here in the last couple of trips. So he's got a good free throw shot. There it is. This is not the kid you want to foul right here. He's got a good stroke. And there's a 6th one that I've seen him making a timeout. It's going to be a full timeout. We're going to take a timeout here on the Wes-Del Sports Network. Well, we're back. Coach Hansen, there is no hope for you and your daughters not being cheerleaders.
No, I think that's definitely that's a wrap.
Nothing wrong with it. I'm just telling you.
Yeah.
I didn't stop the clock.
We're in the phase right now with little sis doing everything big sis wants to do. So.
Yeah, well.
But we are signed up for T-ball here this spring, so.
Oh, good luck to
both
you.
of them on the same. We got the little one now on T-ball.
I'll start my prayers for you now. I did that. I always say everybody should coach T-ball.
Yeah, it's fun.
Looking back, it was fun, but it was like herding cats.
That is true.
And my favorite thing about T-ball is they're done with it after about 5 minutes.
Yeah,
they're like, well, this is fun. We got to hit free throws.
Yeah, that's definitely when you're trying to cut back into a lead here late in the game. Free throws are very, very key.
Yep. Both teams I've got both teams have 4 timeouts. Get in there. There we go. 3:39 to go, and Bunch is out. Corbin Price is in. So you've got Nauman, Buckner, Adams, Price, and Wiley in the game for the Warriors. And there's Pratt with it. He's trying to Michael Martin with it. And that's over to Cole Morris. Now inside to good free throw shooter. You don't want him.
No, here we are trying to put pressure on. Looks like we're in more of a man. Well, there's a good read there by Buckner at the top.
Braxton Pratt returns for the Tigers.
.44-36 here.
Good pressure up top here. Alexandria is doing a good job of moving the ball.
Got a foul now. That's double bonus.
12,
that one's on Corbin Price.
Cole Morris will shoot 2.
Cole Morris at the line. He's got 2 shots here because of the double bonus. I want to once again thank our sponsors, American Pest Professionals, the official pest professional of Wes-Del Community Schools. Indiana Wesleyan University, national and global, they have 100 online options for online education. They also have 100 years of experience in education, not on online education, because the internet hasn't been around for 100 years. And then finally, our always pregame, postgame, halftime sponsor, Star Bank. And a new sponsor tonight. That one gets knocked out of bounds. 2:48 to go. It's a 46-36 game. The new sponsor tonight, joining the Wes-Del Sports Network in partnership, is the Montgomery Insurance School. If you're looking to be a licensed insurance agent, look at Montgomery Insurance School or contact Ryan New. And I'll have that information for you in the varsity game. Well, we didn't get a good shot on that trip, and here is Alexandria as a 10-point lead with 2:30 to go. Sometimes insurmountable there until A.J. Nauman shows up, and he gets it to Buckner, and Buckner gets that blocked, and now we're going the other way, and there is a nice transition basket by Mcguire. Tigers extend it to 12. It was a 6-point ball game starting into this quarter, and the Warriors just haven't been able to score. And we got to figure it out in a hurry here. Trey Adams going to the basket, a nice defensive play, and that's going to be to Mcguire up again, and he's got 2 more.
Gabe Mcguire.
So 14-point lead now and 1:40 to go. And this one might be just out of reach of the Warriors tonight. That's a great student section over there. I am really happy that we were able to get those kids here to watch the game. That's going to be a foul on the block out, and that's going to be on Cole Morris.
Yes, absolutely. It is nice. And actually, there's still quite a few here behind us to our left as well, and around too. So it's good to see. Good to see our Warrior students back in the gym, and it's nice to see also a lot of virtual students.
Yep. And the reason why we're so excited to see them is, folks, you know, they've had to take a back seat to a lot of the tickets, because the tickets, when we were really under the gun on what we could do, the tickets went to parents of athletes first, and we had to count the cheerleaders, the players, the personnel, and everybody in the number we could have in the gym. And thankfully now, Kai Denny's done a lot of good work leading into the sectional to get our number upped, and that is also attributed to some great work by the community in following the social distancing rules and taking care of what they need to take care of. So we should be at a pretty good number for the sectional for all of the communities coming in. So I tell you what, McGuire's had a heck of a quarter here. So we stopped that one 1:05 to play and a 30-second timeout for Alexandria. We'll stay with you. So talking more about some of the things that are happening next week, let's talk about the section. We talked about Tuesday, and some of you may or just now be tuning in to get started. We start at 5:30 with the first game of sectional play. Here at Wes-Del, we take on Liberty Christian Lions. Liberty Christian, a pretty good ball team this year. And then after our game is Tri-Central and Danville, but there'll be an hour between, and the timing is a little different because we have to clean, get everybody out of the gym clean. So we're going to start at 5:30, and the second game is going to start at 8.
Yeah, we have to, part of the protocols is we have to clear the facility before any fans for the second game can come in. So,
and we're going to do everything we can to keep everybody safe, but also have Hoosier hysteria at its finest.
And part of the changes is there are no season tickets, as some might be accustomed to as well. The IHA is obviously it's per game.
And if you don't want to get out and you don't want to be in person and you're still trying to keep yourself safe by quarantining, you can catch it at ihsatv.org. It is $9.95, and we have no control over the pricing. That is the IHSA, so we cannot be free. It will not be on YouTube. Will be on the ihsatv.org. If you want to practice that, you can do that right now on your phone. When you get there, type in. That was Gabe Morris, right?
Yes.
And we're about to 14 seconds. But anyway, you can pull out your phone. You can put in ihsatv.org, and when you get there, search Wes-Del on that site, and it'll pull it up. You can also watch this game right here on the ihsatv.org. And that is how this one's going to end, 54-38. It was a close ball game. If you're just joining us, it was a close ball game up until about midway through the fourth, and then Alexandria took off. And so we're going to get a reset on all the scoreboard and everything we need for the varsity game. And we've got a nice long 20 minutes here for warm-up. So we'll leave the video up, take the audio down, reset things. You're watching Wes-Del boys basketball on the Wes-Del Sports Network. And welcome, Warrior fans. Welcome those of you that were with us in the junior varsity game, and welcome all of our new fans tuning in for the varsity game. It is Hoosier Hysteria in Richard E. Johnson Gymnasium here Friday night. Alexandria, just down the road, not even 15 minutes down the road, makes the short trip to Gaston, Indiana, and the home of the Warriors. Wes-Del versus Alexandria. I am the superintendent, Kyle Mealy, joined by the coach, Daniel Hansen, and we are bringing you the varsity action tonight, a little mixed conference, CIC versus MEC, 2A versus 1A. Coach, how you doing tonight?
Great. It's outstanding to look across and see our band playing. We got a good student section, so just a great night of high school basketball.
It is. It's a true feel. We've got a nice loud band, as you said, a full student section. Thanks to some new, better numbers in Delaware County, we've been able to open things up a little bit. And just in time for IHSA sectional play. This is the final regular season game for, I believe, both teams. I don't think Alexandria plays tomorrow night, but I'm going to check right now. And nope, they play, they play in the sectional at Elwood. And so looking at Alexandria real quick, number one, we couldn't scrounge up any detailed stats on them. I know you do your work, but they couldn't get them on Max Prep. But we do know this. They are 6-16 this year. They have wins over Anderson Prep Academy, Southern Wells, Elwood, Eastbrook, Elwood again, and then their last one was against Daleville, and they just played Cowan and lost 79-72. So that is how they shape up. Wes-Del, on the other hand, I believe we are, what are we, 7, 8, and 10?
Not 9 and 10.
9 and 10. Wow, I was selling us short there. 9 and 10, so this would be a big one here to even things up at a 500 record. That would be, I believe, the 5th straight season that Coach McLaughlin reaches 10 wins if we could pull this one out. And that we already know 4 in a row that he has is the record at Wes-Del for consecutive 10-win or more seasons. And big wins this year. They started off strong. Cambridge City, Lincoln, Southern Wells, and Union City were the first 3 wins. They lost to Madison Grant, then picked up a win against Union. Then we went on a stretch where we didn't win again until January 2nd against Tri. And sprinkled in from there has been Anderson Prep, Elwood, Eastbrook, and Blue River. And now here we are with Alexandria, and then we will take on Liberty Christian Tuesday night. For us, it's usually the core 4. What do we have stat-wise? What do you have up your sleeve for us, Coach Hansen?
Well, like I said, the core 4 leads us most nights. We are led by junior Evan Weitzel. He averages 14.3 points a game, followed by Joel Dowling at 13 points a game, and then Eric Harlan, senior, along with Joel at 12.6. Eric does a little bit of everything. He's averaging just kind of right about 5 assists a game and about 4 rebounds a game as well. So
we need every one of those, too.
Yeah, offensively we kind of seem to kind of go a lot of times as Eric goes. And then also junior, the Todd father, Zach Todd, just a tick over 11 points a game and about 7 rebounds. So, those are our 4, followed by Alex Light, and Jesus and Mason Cox and some of our other role players. So that's kind of been our goal. It's kind of how we roll. And the core 4, though, I will say from a field goal percentage-wise, they are all right about 50% from the field, too, as well for the season. So pretty good high school stats.
Well, we've got some great role players that come in and give us some minutes also, and one we want to speak about has worked his way into the starting lineup. That's number 24, Alex Light. Alex Light took a year off last year and has come back, and I would consider him probably a spark plug, but a huge defensive player for us. He's made a lot of things happen, and last week against Blue River, he made a couple of big plays coming in. Even right at the end of the game before he fouled out, he knocked the ball out of bounds off of the Blue River player, brought it back to us when we needed a crucial turnover. So you've got Light. You've got Mason Cox, who comes in and gives us some good minutes as a senior in the screening and rebounding department, and also taking up space in the middle. And then as you look out there, you see Carson Ashley, the shooter, number 3. He comes in and gives us some solid minutes. He also does some nice job defensively. And then you've got Jesus Cardoza, Carlos Artiega, and coming off the bench a little bit is Brandon Wiley and Cameron Buckner at times helping us inside. A couple of things to mention, and not to get into great detail, but I will say one thing that we can mention about Zach Todd is that he has played an entire season where he has not been injury-free, and that continues now. He has a little bit of an issue that we won't go into great detail on, but just to let you know, the kid's tough enough. He's playing through it, and he plans to finish the season and play through it, probably extend into baseball before he has it really addressed and taken care of. It's not something that's that life-threatening or sport-threatening, but I just want people at home to understand that he's a tough kid because he's playing in pain.
Yes, absolutely. So I know talking with his father and assistant coach here, Coach Todd, it's something here that we hope to be able to remedy a little bit between seasons. So whenever that time comes, I know Zach's, like I said, really excited for next week and Tuesday night and what they have left to do.
It's always a terrible time to get an injury, right before here. But thank goodness he was cleared by the medical staff and Tony Cox and also the doctors that he saw, that he is okay to play, but it's just going to be uncomfortable and it's going to hurt at times. So he's going to work through that. Earlier in the year, it was a leg injury that was causing him trouble. This is not a leg injury, but just to let you know, he is a tough kid. So moving forward in the Star Bank pregame, some keys to look out for tonight. They may be 6 and whatever we said, 6 and 16 or whatever, but this is Alexandria, and this is a rival because they're 15 minutes down the road. They're next door, and they always play hard and they play strong. And like I said, coming off of a tough loss to Cowan, 79-72, folks, get ready. It's going to be a battle tonight. And
getting the benches situated here.
Oh, we're moving some chairs around.
Chairs aren't allowed to be past the coach's box.
Yeah, so. Well, it's always good to know that we're going to get that technical before the balls drop. So,
absolutely.
You can only hope to see what this group's going to be like. Anyway, good or bad, it's Kai Denny's fault. So looking at the keys, as always, the keys are going to be how we come out defensively to create our offense. And I think that all starts with energy. Wouldn't you agree with that, Coach?
Absolutely. Defensive energy, leading our defense to offense, whether in our 1-2-2 fairy look or if we're in just a man. So, we got to bring it defensively with this group. The defensive leads to offense. So that's kind of been it's been our Achilles heel all year. So look for that early on here. And again, we've talked about it all night, but we got a great atmosphere. So if this don't get you ready to play, I'm not sure
I don't know what will. Another key is going to be more of a particular key that we're going to key in on, and that's a particular player, and that actually came from Coach McLaughlin in talking with him prior to the game. Coach McLaughlin told me that he feels like right now where we're at, if Eric Harlan's aggressive early for us, and by that it's not just scoring, it's just being aggressive in general. Guys are found open. He finds them open, and he hits them, and they can hit the shots. He's aggressive offensively. He tends to be aggressive defensively, and that really sparks everybody. So Coach told me prior to this game, he said, I really key in right now, and I've actually sat down and talked to Harlan and said, right now everybody goes as you go, so we need you to go at this one with every energy, every aggressiveness that you have leading into this last home game and then leading into the sectional. So key number 2, not to get too much pressure on one individual player, but it's coming from Coach McLaughlin, and that is we go as Harlan goes, and I think you'd agree with that.
Yes, absolutely, and we talked about that again earlier on there. He's averaging about 5 assists and 4 rebounds. So Eric Harlan, when he's in transition, he's hard to stop. So whenever he rebounds, he looks to push. Whenever he's got the ball in his hand, he can make our shooters with Joel and Evan and look for Zach inside and stuff. So yeah, he absolutely, with the ball in his hand, he can make plays for others and himself. So Staying aggressive is going to be very important.
And the final key, I think, just comes down to how we come out and respond with our energy. We've talked about it. We know that's part of the defensive strategy. But really, with this group, it's been that way all year. You're 9-10. You have a chance to finish the regular season 500, and that's what they want to do. So it all comes down to energy. We're getting ready to have the school song at this time, so we're going to finish up the pregame here, get ready for the national anthem, and let you listen to the Wes-Del fight song. And now we will have the national anthem here. And we always want to thank the Wes-Del Athletic Boosters for their generous donation of the large American flag that drops from the top of Richard E. Johnson Gymnasium here to center court.
For tonight's varsity game between the visiting Tigers of Alexandria Monroe High School and your Wes-Del Warriors. At this time, please rise. Gentlemen, remove your hats and join Stephen Driscoll and the Wes-Del Pep Band in honoring our country.
And the national anthem will be played by the Warrior Band under the direction of Dr. Stephen Driscoll. And there you have it. No finer look in any gym than I think that one right there in Richard E. Johnson Gymnasium. So, Star Bank pregame, we're still with you here. We're going to get into the starting lineup. And the starting lineup does not change for Coach McLaughlin. He is going to be starting the 4-guard lineup. And that is the backcourt with the two seniors, number 4, Joel Dowling, downtown Dowling, number 10, Eric Harlan, Hollywood Harlan, and then you have the other 2 guard positions in Evan Weitzel, number 22, and Alex Light, number 24. And then rounding out the lone forward position is number 32, the Todd father, Zach Todd. And that is the lineup that he's been going with of late. I'd say the last month or so. And so nothing changing there. And, Coach, I'd really like to have a good, obviously, we're going to tell you this. We want the Warriors to win. We're biased. But I'd like to have a good ball game.
Yeah, and I think we will. I think both teams are gearing up for, obviously next week. You like to be playing your best going into tournament time. That's what makes this time of the year fun, is that no matter what your season's been like, no matter the ups and downs, you've prepared and, you grew as a team and you're ready to play next week. So, great atmosphere tonight, and I think both teams will be ready to go.
We want to thank our corporate sponsors here and those great sponsors that allow the Wes-Del Sports Network to bring you these regular season basketball games and all Warrior events into your home on YouTube for free. And those sponsors are the game sponsor, American Pest Professionals, the official pest professional of Wes-Del Community Schools and Wes-Del Athletics. The scoreboard sponsor, Indiana Wesleyan University National and Global, 100 online options and over 100 years in education. Not 100 years in online education, because the internet hasn't been around that long. But check out Indiana Wesleyan University National and Global.com. And finally, we have a new one, Montgomery Insurance School. If you're looking to get licensed in insurance, give Ryan New a call or check out Montgomery Insurance School online. And the final sponsor of them all, the granddaddy, the one we've had the longest, Star Financial Bank. They are our pregame, halftime, and postgame sponsor. This halftime tonight,
if I could, I would like for Wes-Del Superintendent, Mr. Kyle Mealy, to come out to the middle of the floor. This could cost me my job, but I think it's a very important thing to do this evening.
We'll go ahead and leave you on here as Mr. Mealy, our superintendent, is being called. We'll have the video on here. I'm going to turn it over here to Mr. Denny.
You know, every school has had to adapt and do things to, help serve our communities, our students, the fans. I know many of you have been able to enjoy the live stream that we've been doing this year. This was something that we discussed at the beginning of the year, him and I, and we had some people graciously donate some stuff to us, and Mr. Mealy ran with this. He did almost everything on his own. He ordered the equipment. He sets up the live streams. I mean, he spends a lot of time, hours, doing this so that our people get to be able to watch these games and watch these kids play in a variety of different sports this year. So him and his team, we had Mr. Hansen, Mr. Purdue, Coach Van Mater, Mr. Romine was a big help. Who else am I missing here?
Sims.
We had Mr. McLaughlin, Coach McLaughlin. I think they do an outstanding job, but what I wanted to do tonight is I wanted to recognize them, but especially Mr. Mealy for all the time and dedication. He does an outstanding job, and he loves this community, and he did it for you all, and I hope you guys have enjoyed it. And I just wanted to give him a token of our appreciation, something he can put in his office and look at, and just let him know how much we appreciate it. Thank you so much.
Well, there it is, folks. As you heard there, Mr. Denny recognizing the efforts from our superintendent, Mr. Mealy. As he's coming back here, he's going to get situated. But, we are just very thankful for the time and effort and everything that he's done this year to make these broadcasts fun and also enjoyable for all of our viewers and everybody here at Warrior Nation. So, well done by Mr. Denny and our athletic department. But
I'm very appreciative.
Well, there you go.
I'm very appreciative of that. I appreciate everybody. I didn't know that was going to happen. That was a little bit of a shock, but I am very thankful and very humbled to receive that. And appreciate you, Mr. Purdue, Coach Van Mater, Coach McLaughlin, everybody that helps, because you're a big part of this. And we will be opening the athletic director's position for him doing that. I just told him he was fired. So. Anyway, let's get ready for the basketball game. Alexandria getting their starting lineup started.
Number 14, Jagger.
Looks like it's going to be number 12,
a 6-foot sophomore,
Cole Stewart.
22,
number 14, Jagger Orrick.
A 6-foot sophomore,
number 22, Chance Martin. And number 24, Owen Hart.
Number 34,
and number 34, Braden Jacobs. So you've got, it looks like 1, 2, 3 seniors and a couple sophomores. And we'll turn it over to the voice of the Warriors, Biff Wilson, for the Wes-Del Warriors starting lineup.
The roster includes number 3, Carson Ashley. Number 14, A.J. Nolan. Number 20, Carlos Artiega. Number 25, Cameron Buckner. Number 34, Jesus Cardoza. Number 40, Mason Dog Cox. And number 54, Brandon Wiley. Here are are your starters tonight for the Warriors. A 6'2" senior guard, number 4, Joe Dowling. A 6'1" senior guard, number 10, Eric Harlan. A 6-foot junior guard, number 22, Evan Wes-Del. A 6-foot junior guard, number 24, Alex Light. And a 6-foot junior forward, number 32, Zach Todd. Assisted by the chairman of the board, Trent Dowling. The head coach of the Wes-Del Warriors is the magician, Gabe Mcguire.
And there you have it. The starting lineups for tonight's last regular season game of the 2020-2021 basketball season. A season in which we started this and did not know where it would go, how many games we would get in, and here we are. We've only lost one game, and it was due to weather, not due to the pandemic, and that was the Burris game. So getting ready to tip things off. Coach, what are you wanting to see?
Oh, I want to see us go off to a fast start here, get the crowd going, get our energy in the gym. I think at home a lot of times we really feed off that. So a quick, good start here, and we're going to have a good, exciting game.
And here we go. It's tipped away, and it is over to Alexandria as they have it. What are we in here?
Here comes that fury look here. There's our trap coming off the top. Great effort at the top here. And we're
going
to get a travel.
Yeah.
So
too many steps there. That was number 12, Cole Stewart, with the travel.
And we talked about it earlier, is our energy. When we play good defense, when we're playing and we're flying around, that a lot of times will transfer to the offensive end.
Well, let's take a look at what Alexandria is going to do. They were showing a bit of a three-quarter court zone. And
now it looks like they're going to come in like a kind of a 2-3 look. They got one kind of guy up top, but great job there getting it inside by the Warriors early. And we're going to have another travel.
So back-to-back travels. And so it's obvious this is a crew that are going to be watching the feet on both sides. So 7:34 to go. Not even a half of a minute ticked off the clock, and we're running on our second Tiger possession. Three just missed in the corner, and they're going to get Eric Harlan with a foul there. That's going to be the first foul on Wes-Del. Now, Harlan could be prone to foul trouble, so we want to make sure that he stays out of it. That's an early one within the first minute.
Yeah, here's our out of bounds underneath. The Warriors come out with our man switching here. Got to make sure we're tall, get through screens.
They're putting it on the floor. That's number 22. That is Chance Martin. Back up top now. And that's over to Jagger Orick. They've got a bit of a open post going. A big rebound inside, but not put back in. That shot was missed by Owen Harp, and now the Todd father off to Harlan. Harlan up, and he misses. And now the rebound's back the other way to Braden Jacobs, and now they've got a second foul on the Warriors.
Yeah, it looks like this one.
Looks
like it
Joel Dowling.
Yeah, which was close there because I think it really could have been either him or Eric, so that's big there for.
Yeah. The biggest thing is they need to keep themselves out of getting another one.
Yes, both of them here now.
Ball inbounded to Harp, and it's over now to Stewart. Again, it to Orick, looking for a skip for a three. And it's in and out, but they recover the rebound, do the Tigers. And then they throw it away, but Coach Trent Dowling was open.
Yeah, he was. He was spotting up. He's got to have his feet ready there, ready to shoot that.
He was in perfect triple threat position. He was ready to fire. Here comes Wes-Del. No one has cracked the scoreboard yet.
It looks like Alex coming out with this kind of a little different defense here. It looks like kind of a mixture between a 2-3 and a 1-3-1. So they're switching back and forth.
Nice take. We were inside there, but we can't get a shot. Now splitting that zone is Harlan. Second shot doesn't go, or first shot doesn't go, but the second one does.
Yeah, it's, again, good to see Eric here aggressive early on. This is one of our pregame.
Skip pass here to number 12. 3 on the way, and it is good by Cole Stewart. So now with a lull in action, and there is Hollywood Harlan right back at him with 2 more. I can't keep up, Coach.
No, it's pretty.
It was slow for a minute, and now boom. There's Oric for 3. That's off. Todd Father has it, and we've got numbers. 3 on 1. Zach Todd all the way to the basket and scores. You like to see that right there. He just put his head down and said, I'm taking it.
Well, that's the good thing about this lineup is on the rebound, if we look to push, all 5 guys are very capable of leading the break.
They've got him stopped here. It doesn't look like we're in the man here. Are we back into the Fury?
Yes, back in the Fury here. Great effort. Oh, good. We got to travel there.
I was worried about a second foul.
So was I.
Into the game for Alexandria's Kagan Hawkins. He's going to replace number 12, Cole Stewart. Stewart will go to the bench and now get a breather. 6-3, the Warriors lead. And now trying to see what they're in. They're back into his zone.
Yeah, they're in that 2-3 again here. It's kind of a wide 2-3. We're doing a good job penetrating, getting into seams, just like
Warriors
that right there.
Very patient. And an and one as Weitzel hits the basket. Foul's going to be on number 22. That is Chance Martin. That's the first one for Alexandria. And Weitzel has a chance for the and one and extend this to a 6-point lead. And he does. Now, we've talked about this before. We tend to get out early and get a lead, and we did that against Blue River. And then we were in for a barn burner by the end of it. So
Warriors are doing a good job here, speeding them up.
Knocked out by Joel Dowling. Stays here with Alexandria. I hate when they give it to him right in the corner, but I guess that's where it went out. That one's into Hawkins. He has it. Almost loses the handle. Gets to the basket and scores. Kagan Hawkins with his first basket. And then a quick transition basket for, he just missed it.
Good rebound by Alex Light there.
That's the spark plug, Alex Light.
And here we're back the other way. Get back. Good job by the Warriors.
Ooh, got to be careful, Alex, not to get a bump there. Oric with a quick pass. They're moving the ball well, are the Tigers. Trying to get a good shot out of it. Oric puts it on the court. Nice job of Harlan not to pick up that second foul on that play. And there's Light with it. Nice pitch up to the microwave. He goes up and scores.
And we're going to get a timeout here by Alexandria. So Coach Carroll is not happy with their defense here. Great job by the Warriors to get up.
Yep, and it's a full timeout, so we're going to take a bit of a timeout here on the Wes-Del Sports Network. Well, you never know what you're going to get. You've got the middle schoolers coming up and saying hi.
It's good. They just love to see me.
Yeah, well. You know, there's one middle schooler we could go up there and really ream, and that's my son. But
I see him up there. He's up there, not mixed.
We got a lot of them up there. Yeah, that's good. They're honoring the 8th grade team, which was They are county champions, Delaware County champions. First time in 20 years that the 8th grade middle school at any point has won the county tournament. They beat Daleville, Delta, and Yorktown to get it. So that's a tough road, and they did it, and they're going to be celebrated here at halftime. So exciting things to come for the Warrior basketball program. They're going to get light on that one?
Yeah.
Yeah, they got light. Thought it was going to be
another close one.
No, I thought it was going to be Dowling, but it isn't. 13-5 right now with about 3:49 to go. Oracle inbound for Alexandria. A little bit of a push off there, but I'll let it go. Harp. I don't mind it. He's a physical kid. Taken away by Evan Weitzel. And Evan Weitzel's up and good. Tell you what, Coach Carroll's not happy.
No, but this is a great start for the Warriors. We got a rebound right here.
Oric's got a nice shot.
Yeah. And we're going to get a travel. But you got to love the defense leading to offense, as we talked about it. We are being very aggressive. Now we got to make sure that we're not fouling, but we're really definitely turning our defense into quick points.
I will say this. We after that shot, we might want to make sure we know where Oric is.
Yes, and he definitely has a green light. You could tell.
Yep. There he is again. Don't want to give him space. Good job by Joel to get out there and close out on that one. Splits the defense back to him. Little short corner shots in and out. Rebounds to Zach Todd. He pitches up to Light. Light somehow catches, but it was a tough one for him because he was looking one way and trying to get his body to go the other. And that's in and out. Rebound to Harlan.
Oh, another
Harlan
one.
Loses it.
Another one he was going to look ahead there, too, which, again, pushing on the rebounds is good. So those like that you can live with. But
my favorite of that whole thing was Coach McLaughlin's reaction to the ball going out. I thought he was going to throw it.
So did I.
And he was smart. He was
kind of reminded me of a play at the plate there. I thought our outfielder was coming up firing.
He was athletic enough to roll it off the back and fake the throw. That was a little bit of shifty feet there inside, but Harp scores it. I don't think he truthfully had possession, so I wouldn't call it a travel. Skip pass over to Zach Todd. Now Alex Light has it. Looking inside. Harlan, about 15 feet. Great pass inside to Weitzel. And Weitzel scores.
Great find by Eric Harlan right there at the elbow.
We're back in the trapping fury. Now Oric has it. He's in the corner trapped. Loose ball. See if it's a tie-up. It is going to be a jump ball.
Good sportsmanship there by all players involved.
And it's going to be Wes-Del's ball. We've got two substitutions now coming in for Wes-Del. Weitzel's going to take a breather as Jesus Cardoza comes in, and Zach Todd's going to get a break as Mason Cox comes in the game. Sheepdog. Harlan, I tell you what, I thought Harlan traveled for a second there.
Now here comes a little bit of pressure from
him. Pressure. Jesus trying to stay with it. Now they're going to get Jesus on a foul.
Wes-Del foul on number 34.
17-10, and Wes-Del has 4 team fouls, and Alexandria only has 1 at this point. And here we're rolling along.
Staying with our trap here again. Good defense, got to find the shooter. Great job there by Mason Cox to come out.
It looked like he was almost back down on the ground on that one. I agree with you, Coach. And then Harp hits it.
He was.
Owen Harp's a nice player, too, and solid kid.
Looks like Coach Carroll's here is trying to pick up his intensity out of his team, trying to go to, again, aggressive defense, pressing.
Light has it over to Cardoza. Cardoza for 3, and it's off, and Oric gets the rebound. Oric pushing, and they're going the other way quickly, and there they are, and they're right back into it. That was number 12, Cole Stewart, with a great pass. From, I didn't quite see, I don't know if that was Oric that passed that one. Light now, and they are definitely speeding us up too. But that's okay if we're getting good shots. Harlan loses the handle there, and now in transition are the Tigers. And there's Harp again. And it's a 1-point ball game. So we got out to that big lead, and now Alexandria responds to the timeout by Coach Carroll. Nice take by Alex Light. That's a good take.
Yes. Good job of not selling for the jump shot, splitting the zone. .35 seconds here to finish the quarter.
It's Kagan Hawkins, number 10. He's been giving them some good minutes here in the That was an excellent pass by Stewart to Orick. Let me put that thing right on the money up there. Warriors up by 1. There's no doubt that when you see the score 79-72 against Cowan, there's no doubt that the Tigers can score. They can put up points. And there they get a foul. It's going to be O'Kagan Hawkins, I believe, number 10. Yep. Second team foul. Now you're going to see Carson Ashley, the senior, coming in, giving Joel Dowling a breather, and now Evan Weitzel comes in and give Hollywood Harlan a break. Good substitution here at the end of the quarter by the coaching staff to get some fresh legs in and get some guys out to get a breather and a drink. 4 seconds. Ooh. That one is off.
Your score, Wes-Del 19, Alexandria 18.
And I was looking over there. They were talking to the official, and one of the assistants was told, I'm not going to talk to you. I'm only going to talk to the head coach. So that's how it ends. The first quarter is 19-18. Wes-Del leads. We'll be back here. You're watching Wes-Del boys varsity basketball on the Wes-Del Sports Network. And we're back here at Wes-Del on K. Saunders Court. 18-19, and Coach, my assessment of the first quarter was started out slow and then man did it heat up.
Yeah, it's fun to watch. Good tempo there. So
Alexandria gets it coming out of the possession, so they're trailing by 1. And got some changes in here for them. That was a tough shot by number 40. That was Carson Keno.
And good job there by Evan Weitzel there on the rebound to push, looking to go all the way to the rim, and going to get 2 shots here.
Evan Weitzel will shoot 2.
As Coach said, Weitzel's at the line shooting 2. Also in the game for Alexandria out of the quarter is Trenton Patz. Number 50, the big fella, he's had some JV time. Weitzel makes good on the first. So for Alexandria, it's 12, Cole Stewart, number 22, Chance Martin out there. It is number 14, Orick, and the second one's good for Weitzel. And then Quino and trying to think who else we got there. I just mentioned him. Pats, sorry. Zone again, Coach?
Yes, Warriors here start out not in our fury. It was more of just a flat, basic 1-2-2, which got us a turnover there.
Carson Ashley in. Nice pass cut to Zach Todd. Zach can't make the first one.
Alexandria foul number 12, Cole Stewart.
And that is knocked out of bounds, and it's going to stay with the Warriors. See what they've got here. The diamond coming out of bounds. There is Joel Dowling. Weitzel, I don't know why he tried to save that one.
Yeah, I don't either. Kind of caught a tough break.
I thought it had already hit an Alexandria player, but it is what it is. There's a 3 on the way by number 12. It's off, and it hits the upper.
The wire.
The wire, yeah, the cable. Thank you.
Here comes the pressure again from Ellick.
Little, is it token more than it is anything?
That possession it was, yes. You know, Coach Carroll came from, for years he was the assistant at Frankton, and if anybody knows anything about Coach Robson and Frankton, they love to switch their defenses.
Oh, yeah.
They switch them all the time.
And a travel there on Mason Cox. Turns the ball over to Alexandria. Yes, they do. I will say there's the theory behind that is it keeps you on your toes and doesn't let you get comfortable offensively. But you got to have smart kids to do it.
Yes, absolutely. And it looks like Coach McLaughlin's here making an adjustment.
Alexandria flat, trying to figure this one out. Now we're jumping out and extending it. So, as you mentioned, with Coach Robson, Coach McLaughlin kind of doing
Absolutely.
a little bit of the same thing,
yes.
switching things up.
Back in for Wes-Del for Alexandria, number 10, Kagan Hawkins.
Joel Dowling back to the bench, and Eric Carlin re-enters. 6:22 to go here in the second quarter. Reminder at halftime, they will be celebrating the county champion 8th grade boys basketball team. First county championship for Wes-Del in 20 years. Orick with the steal. That looked like an extra step there. A couple more extra steps. I don't think anyone dribbled once they got inside of
the paint.
No one put a dribble down. Good idea. Just wasn't there, and we turn it over again. We got to limit those turnovers, Coach.
Yes.
Not much more you can say other than yes.
Yeah, I got to value the possessions.
21-20, 5:50 to go on the big board. You can see the offense that they run is they like to swing the ball, skip pass, make that defense move. And they're looking for a good shot. That's right into Pat's hands. Great play by Zach Todd. And it fell right back in. They're going to get another foul, and that's going to be on Mason Cox after the basket. So the basket's good. I think it's going to be out of bounds. Oh, no, I guess after the shot, it was close enough to the shot. Who did they call that on? They called that on Zach Todd, and I don't think he was near the play.
No, it was on 40, but should have been on Mason Cox.
Yeah, and they gave it to Zach Todd. You hate to see that, but anyway, the Tigers take a lead here, 22-21. Good take by Evan White. So I tell you what, Evan has done a nice job of splitting the defense and getting to the basket.
Yes, when they're in that 2-3 zone, if you can get around that top guard with a shooter in the corner and attack downhill there, you really put them in a situation they're either going to have to help.
Yeah, you got options at that point, don't you?
Yes, so doing a good job of splitting it and going all the way to the rim, although he missed the first free throw there.
First one he's missed tonight. Number 34 comes back into the game. That's Braden Jacobs for Alexandria. Pats will go to the bench. Weitzel with the second here. And he gets it, and we're knotted at 22. Warwick now, and it's inside.
Good defense there by Zach Todd.
Scores that one. That's a tough shot.
Yes, it was. Great defense. He just hit a shot.
Yep. Hard screen there by Mason Cox. Legal screen, but it was a tough one. I think Cole Stewart's teammate didn't call that one out. Harlan, nice spin move inside, gets to the basket. It rolls in and out. And now they have a foul on 34 of Alexandria. That's going to be on Braden Jacobs. That was an interesting one. Loose ball foul.
Joel Dowling back into the game for Wes-Del.
4:46 to go. I've got 4:44. Let me change that real quick.
Cuneo checks back in for
Carson Cuneo back in the game. Cole Stewart out for Alexandria. Eric Harlan again with the, what are they going to get here? They get Evan Weitzel for a foul there. Once a game, Eric Harlan inbounds the ball off the defender.
Yeah, good heads-up play.
And, you know, it is a good heads-up play, but all the times he's done it, I think he's only scored it once.
Coach McLaughlin here going back to our Fury.
I'll tell you what, Coach Hanson, these make for long days, don't they?
They do.
I mean, I enjoy it. I enjoy being here with you. But they make for some long ones. Nice job by Weitzel. He's attacking and getting to the line, and that's good. And if he makes them, he's made all but, I think, one. No, he missed the last two, didn't he?
Yes.
Well, he's going to make both of these. There's the first one. Well, Coach, when it turns into, and again, I don't want to get too far ahead of ourselves, when it turns into baseball season, Coach McLaughlin will be back in the booth with me, and we'll be watching you in action.
Yeah, it'll be exciting times.
Nice.
Guys, I'm sure you guys will have a heyday.
Oh, we're going to have some fun with that. Nice job by Hollywood Harlan.
And with baseball, there's just so much more downtime.
Oh, the stories.
The at-bats.
The stories we will tell. I told Coach McLaughlin that. Nice job by Evan Weitzel, but taken right back by Harp, and he scores. So we're still knotted up here. Great basketball game in the first half. Weitzel still finding ability to cut inside. Light, nice job. Good body control.
Yes.
And a big basket by the spark plug.
Good unselfish play there by Evan Weitzel as he attacked, found the cutter there.
Absolutely. And then we're going to watch Alex make this free throw and give us a 3-point lead. But I've enjoyed watching both these teams play. Great sportsmanship on both sides. Helping each other up. And there it is. Rattles it home. 29-26.
Back to our Fury look here. Alex Lai up top, putting a little pressure on here, trying to take away the pass to get to the middle.
Pats is back in the game. There's Oric. We're doing a pretty decent job on Oric. Now here is Harp was open. Or excuse me, not Harp. That was number 34, Braden Jacobs. Rebound. Weitzel's got it in transition. It wasn't there. Almost a travel there. And I think Harp just struggled there to adjust in midair. They're going to call a block foul.
Yeah, going to have 2 free throws there.
Things were a little out of control there for a minute.
Yeah, definitely crazy time there. But, hey, we're going to come out with 2 free throws.
Yeah, I did not see the tenths.
No, Coach McLaughlin there was trying to get a timeout, so no one gave it to him, but it worked out.
The circus came to town for a couple of possessions. Chance Martin's going to come in the game. He's going to give Kagan Hawkins a break.
Chance Martin back into the game for Alexandria.
You know, I've been keeping up with the fouls very well. There's another good free throw by Zach Todd, extending the lead to 5. By the way, we did not mention this is Coach McLaughlin's birthday.
It is, and it was pre-game. There was give Dr. Driscoll and our band a shout out there. They were playing a little happy birthday for Coach. So told him today didn't look a day past 25.
No, he doesn't. He feels it. He told me today he felt every year of his age. I don't know if I should give it on the air. Look at that, up and under.
And he's got to count
and he's got to count that. A fantastic move by Evan the Microwave Weitzel, and he has been definitely every bit of the microwave in the first half. He's heated up. And we're going to get a good look at number 20, Carlos Artiega.
Number 20, Carlos Artiega.
And he's going to give Harlan a break. Not a bad idea. Harlan's got that one foul, but give him a quick breather here and watch Weitzel hit this free throw, and he does. I'm telling you, Evan can fill it up. He's capable of it. A little bit of a bobble there. Stewart handles it, though. Oric back out. Good. Nice job, and that's Alex Light, always in the mix. They're going to get Joel Dowling, I think, for his second. That is, and it's double bonus, but it was a shooting foul anyway.
Owen Harp will shoot 2.
So bonus, everybody's in the bonus. Some people are in the double bonus.
Eric Harlan returns for Wes-Del.
So Harp, he hadn't had a bad game himself. That one's in and out, and Zach Todd with the rebound. Out to Harlan.
Nice pass.
Absolutely fantastic pass.
And a great job there by Evan Wes-Del just to run the floor.
They don't call him Hollywood for nothing. He'll find you. Look at that steal by Wes-Del. Wes-Del in and two more. The Warriors take an 11-point lead here with 2 minutes to play. That student section, loud home crowd, might be helping things out here. Ooh, that was a travel.
It was.
Cole Stewart hits that one.
Cole Stewart.
And they have warned Coach McLaughlin, and I'm not quite sure what he did, other than alerting them that there was a travel that they missed. I think that guy is a little too sensitive. He had a bad day. Hey, they got that one. They didn't get the other one. Coach, you just stay quiet. Let me handle it. They didn't get the other one on the other end. They warned Coach McLaughlin because he pointed it out to him that was a clear, blatant travel, but they get the one on Zach Todd. That's fine. That is fine. Anyway, we play on. Alexandria's making a little bit of a run here, and they're going to get Harlan for a second foul. I know Eric's kind of looking at him, but that was a foul.
Yeah, he had the right idea. He just didn't quite get underneath it there.
No,
he ran into him instead of undercutting it.
And he is a speaking captain, so he's talking to him. I wouldn't talk to that guy, though. That guy seems to. Yeah, it's a bonus. I mean, I think they knew that at the table. They were trying to tell him that. Anyway, I can't keep up. It's 11. The fouls right now are 11-8, which is fine. I mean, there's been a lot of fouls. Nobody's doing anything wrong on either side player-wise. Great game. And I will say also that Coach McLaughlin and Coach Carroll have a history together and a long mutual respect. They like each other. And what's funny is even Coach Carroll looked down at McLaughlin when he got warned, like, what the heck? What did you do? Zach's kind of caught in that corner. Uh-oh. Yeah. Watch this, though. Little hustle. Oh, we get the foul, and Oric scores it. Nice player. We let him right back in it, and that's going to be the second foul on Alex Light. We didn't value the possession, as you say there, and Oric makes us pay.
No, and they came at us with some pressure there, obviously, with Joel and Eric both on the bench there. Kind of put a few of us in a few situation we wouldn't like to be in.
We got a little foul trouble now. So we've got Light, Dowling, and Harlan on the bench. So we've got a different lineup in. Wes-Del, Ashley, Cardoza. Nice job. One more. There's a great look into Evan Wes-Del. I tell you what, that kid's having a game.
Yeah, and that was a great job there by Jesus and everybody to settle down there and get to the middle.
These are big minutes for our guys off the bench, and they can handle it. Gosh, I tell you what, I'm impressed. Oric has a beautiful stroke. I couldn't shoot like that. Well, I couldn't shoot, period, because Coach wouldn't let me. Carson Ashley, maybe. Thought he might set his feet on that one. It's going to be one shot here. It's probably a good call.
Yes, great job there by Evan to pull it out top here. Coach calling out a set. Looks like they're going to double Evan here, which he still was able to get around it.
Nice job by Jesus. He gets it. Count it. Jesus with the score. That was a great job by Jesus Cardoza. The wherewithal to know the time on the clock, know he's got to get to the basket, And then he muscles through. I got to look over at our videographer and say, hey, is Jesus in weights? Absolutely. You could tell when he went right through that Alexandria defender. He's in that Coach Van Mater's weights class. And he hits the free throw. That's a big, big possession. Now we need to stop right here. And a great job. So that's how it's going to end. We had it all the way up to 11, and Alexandria came storming back, and now it's a 6-point lead, 43-37. We're going to take a quick break, but we'll come back on the air to celebrate the 8th grade county championship team here at Wes-Del. It's been the first championship in 20 years, so we'll be right back here with you very shortly. And I'm going to go ahead and take over here and give Coach, I'll turn his down, give him some time to do the stats. But out on the court at this time, we have the 8th grade boys basketball team. 12-5 overall. And the only ones they lost were by an average of 6 points.
Winning the Wes-Del Invitational and winning the Delaware County Tournament for the first time in over 20 years.
And there they are.
Defeated Daleville 62-28, Delta 42-32, and Yorktown in the championship 64-53.
And so, as you're watching and you see the backside of them, but I will let you know that it is from left to right, as you see their back. That is Blake Whitehead, Tyler Summers, Jonah Whitworth, Mason Patterson, Josiah Love, Corbin Malco, Graydon Hensley, Grayson Mealy, and Wyatt Tucker. And then the head coach is Ryan Richards. So that team, it's been 20 years since we've had a county champion in the middle school. So they did that again. They defeated Daleville. They defeated Delta at Delta by 10. And then they won on the home court here at Richard E. Johnson in the championship over Yorktown. They avenged a semifinal loss from their 7th grade year with Yorktown. So pretty tough road to go through. Daleville, Delta, and Yorktown all in the same year, and they did it to win the county championship. They were 12-5, and as we said, the 5 losses for that team were by no more than 6 points. So that's a lot of bright future for Wes-Del boys basketball here. So it's 43-37, and I want to give a shout out to a lot of people as Coach works over there in the chat. Say hello to a lot of people. I want to thank everyone for the kind words, and again, thank Coach Denny on the surprise. I don't like surprises, so I wasn't real thrilled with him, but I appreciate everyone's support of the Wes-Del Sports Network, which came about due to the pandemic, and we hope will just continue because it's a good addition to our school and our community. Sometimes people can't always make it to the games, and it gives them the opportunity to not feel like they have to be in person. There's nothing better than being in person at a basketball game, and there's no greater place to watch an in-person basketball game than at Wes-Del and in the Richard E. Johnson Gymnasium. Just a beautiful place. Beautiful in many aspects, not just because of the facility, but because of the people. What makes it so special. A lot of good people have been through here, and I see a lot of those people in the chat tonight. And I want to thank Booster President, former Booster President Stacy Carmen, for her kind words in there. We appreciate her. She's in sunny Florida right now. We are jealous, but we appreciate that you're watching. We want to thank the former superintendent, Mike Bush, who's watching. He's been a faithful follower. No one will ever forget the 1986 year, Coach. We all remember that. I know I wasn't here to see it, but, man, I've looked through all the pictures and heard all the stories of the 1986 team, special team coached by Mike Bush. Mary Helen Bink, we know you're in there, and we appreciate everything that you're doing and that you've done for us. Another special person that spent so many minutes and hours and days, weeks, months, years at our score tables and in our score booths and in our press box, announcing baseball, announcing football, keeping the scoreboards. And no one can forget the fact that Mary Helen Bink washed the uniforms for years. So those special people are all in the chat, and then you include other people. I saw Hannah Dowling in there. Hannah, we mentioned earlier, we are so happy to hear that Jay is healthy and on the road to recovery and back home with you. I know that was a scary situation with a young one like that, but Mike filled us in tonight, and we're so happy. Prayers were answered there, and that you are back home together. So everyone else in the chat, and if you're want to give a shout-out to my parents, Camille and Ed Mealy, who are watching also. I appreciate their work. And then the last thing I want to say is a big happy birthday to Coach McLaughlin. And I'll go ahead and spill the beans. 51.
There it was.
I can do that. I'm
That's
allowed
right.
to. Coach, you've got stats for us. I saw you working over there. What do you got?
Yeah, here we are after the first quarter. We outscored them. It was 19-18. Second quarter, we outscored them 24-19. So that's kind of where we are. Both teams, though, from the field, we shot actually 60%. We were 14 from 20 for 23. They are actually 14 for 27, where they were 51% of the field. But free throws, we were 11 for 12 from the free throw line. So that's kind of that makes a big difference there.
That's huge.
We're led by Evan Weitzel with 23. He had 7 for 8 from the free throw line. Alex Light, 7. Eric Harlan, 6. Zach Todd, 4. And Jesus Cardoza, 3. Foul trouble, Eric and Joel picked up their second along with Alex Light. So I think we mentioned that, but both those three have 2. No one else has more than that. For the Tigers, they're led by number 24, Harp, with 11, and number 14, Oric, with 11 as well. So they do also. Hawkins, number 10, has 3 fouls. And then Oric and Stewart both have 2. So that is where we are here after the first half. I look forward to both coaches making some adjustments here at halftime and for a great finish.
You were the man with the stats. You've always got so many of them. I'm going to switch gears a little bit. We've celebrated the middle school boys basketball team. We would be remiss if we didn't celebrate the middle school wrestling team. Second in county last night, but we had 6 champions.
Absolutely.
We had Ella Gale. Ella Gale was a champion. I'm going through the Twitter feed to make sure I get this right. Malachi Du Bois was a champion. Dallas Godby was our 3rd champion as I scroll up here. Luke Powers was a county champion. And Connor Harnish was a county champion. And I'm missing one person. I can't remember who I'm missing. I got to look through here. I apologize. Anyway, we finished second to Yorktown. And
I think it might have been.
Was it Kinley?
Yeah, I think it might have been. Yeah, I think I was going to say it might have been Kinley.
Yes, Kinley was county champion. Yes, I found that one. So 6 of them.
Yep.
And that says a lot. And
they have their conference championship next Saturday.
So
a week from tomorrow.
And I believe that they were undefeated going into county. And obviously they finished second to Yorktown, first team that they probably fell to at any point. But that's impressive. Yorktown, a history of strong wrestling.
Yeah.
And so we want to mention the middle school wrestlers. and what they've done. So,
yeah, Coach Gale and Coach Chambers and that crew is doing a great job, and we're just excited to see what the wrestling program and the growth that they're making year in and year out. So, a lot of great things.
I tell you what, there's so many great things happening at Wes-Del. It just, as always, you're proud to be a Warrior. Listen to the band. It's been a long time, folks, since we've had the full band rocking out in Richard E. Johnson, and they are doing a fantastic job. So it changes your whole mood because you feel a little bit like we're getting back to normal.
Yeah.
And I think we are, and I can't wait till we're all the way there. So here we go. Third quarter, the Tigers have it.
Warriors going to start out here with our Fury. Looks like he might have got away with the travel there off the bat.
Coach on it. And then Joel Dowling with a nice steal. Great pass inside and finish by Evan Weitzel. Joel Dowling with a great pass there. Nice dime. And, looked like another travel.
Well, and you're coming out here trying to speed him up early, and that's...
Yeah. Harlan tried to tip that to the Toddfather. Couldn't get it. And nice little jumper there by Stewart.
Stewart.
Listen, Alexandria doesn't go away. It doesn't matter what their record is. They're always a solid basketball team. Again, they put up 72 just the other evening against Cowan, so they can score. Dowling sets his feet. Get in there. Oh, that one was a little long. Coach Van Mater might have had him squatting a little too much this week. Zach Todd with the rebound. Probably not. I wouldn't say Joel pushes it too terribly hard at squatting. Great kid, but weightlifting's not his thing.
Good take
nice
there
job.
By Alex Light.
The spark plug, Alex Light. Want to give it, as we talk about Joel, want to give a shout out to the Ohio Dowling Fan Club, always watching, and I believe the Ashley Carolina Club. Nice steal by Evan Weitzel to the basket. Had the nice defense there by Stewart to knock that one away.
Yeah, just got his hand in there just enough.
Nice job by Harp to use the backboard. Always appreciate a good use of the glass. 47-41, and here we go again. Everybody's attacking. That one almost thrown away there in the corner, but Light saves it. Joel puts his head down. Good drive, take to the basket. That's a good sign. We want to get Joel rolling, too.
Yes. Well, and sometimes, as a shooter, it's nice to get to the rim.
Yeah,
get things going or get to the free throw line. So.
Yeah, get one close, and that might open you up outside. Here's some substitutions. Number 30, Braxton Pratt into the game, and number 10, Kagan Hawkins, will replace number 22 and number 34. That is Chance Martin and Braden Jacobs, respectively. Oric will inbound on the side. And Harlan right there. That's another steal. A nice pass. That's Light in for two. And it's extended to a 10-point double-digit lead here for Wes-Del. We've been here before, though, and Alexandria has stormed back each time. There's Harp inside. I don't know why we're not rebounding.
Yeah, I got it out there, and then we're going to get a foul.
I don't know why.
The Tigers.
Alexandria foul on number 24.
Sometimes you can't take the coach out of you, and I tell you what, rebounding frustrates me.
Need to take this guy's advice behind us.
Oh, no kidding. He was right.
You got to rebound.
Just doesn't take any effort. Doesn't take any talent. It takes nothing but effort to rebound.
Good take there.
Nice take.
Just missed it. Great take there, being aggressive there by Eric Harlan.
Here's Hart being aggressive, and he takes it right to the basket. He has good body control. And a lot of guys just keep going on that now. Harlan back the other way, and he draws a foul with a little bit of the old Euro step.
Alexandria foul on number 12, Cole Stewart.
Looks like it'll be 2 free throws here by Eric Harlan. Another great aggressive take, though. We talked about it in the pregame. When he's aggressive, especially in transition, good things happen.
It'd be great things will happen if he'd make these free throws. Oh, Eric. Oh, I'm going to have to talk to him.
Well, it wasn't because of the lack of spirit fingers going on in our student section, that's for sure.
that was true. Oh, Eric.
Oh, great rebound there by Zach Todd.
All right. And, what do they got now? Hey, what did they call?
Warrior foul call on number 10, Eric Harlan.
What?
I didn't see it.
What kind of foul is it? We have nobody at the foul line.
Well, I think we have a technical foul here on Eric Harlan, but I'm not sure exactly what happened.
There was... Good grief. Did he hit it?
Yes.
I'll have to look. Maybe if you're at home, you can rewind. I don't know if you can rewind the live. I didn't. Did you see it? Did he? Okay. Our videographer believes he said something. He had to have. It's the only way you can get a technical that quick. Okay. He hit both of them 51-45, and as coach always does, get a technical, you sit. Now they're going to get a foul. A absolute nickel dimer that they could have called at any point in this game, and they decide to call it now. Okay.
And that's the third on Joel, so.
Yeah, well, this is where we got to get our heads on straight. We can't let, this sometimes can be our Achilles heel. We start worrying about calls and we start worrying about other things. And
yeah, we just got to keep playing.
Just keep playing the game. Let the coaches and let me make my coaches. Let me make comments.
Well, you're the soup, so.
Yeah, well, I know.
Great
nice
take by Joel.
That's what we got to focus in on. Grind it out.
Tiger foul on number 24.
Get the and one. Nice job by Downtown Dowling to skip downtown and take it inside. And a great job to hit the free throw. And let's just stay focused on the task at hand. Back into that zone.
Good hands.
Turnover.
Oh,
and nice job by Kagan Hawkins. And now they're going to get Weitzel. I tell you, we've got to watch picking up some fouls here. We're already at 5.
Foul on number 22, Evan Weitzel.
And that is going to be, if they put it up there, his second. I think Light has 3. And now they're going to get Harp.
Yeah, an offensive foul. At this pace, we're about to be in the bonus both teams in about 2 minutes.
Hey, Alexandria fans, I'll tell you, I don't know if I agree with that one. But, hey, whatever. I'm going both ways here. Some of them are good, some of them are bad. And I just think that guy over there needs a hug. Here comes Pats. They're going to try to get him back into the ball game.
Also joining the Tigers, number 50, Trenton Pat.
Sometimes all it takes is a hug. Turn your whole day around.
That's true.
Well, social distancing, you're not supposed to hug. A virtual hug. 6 feet.
6 feet.
That's okay with me. I don't like people in my space.
Yeah,
that's a trip.
There's got to be a trip there.
Spark plug there. Coach, I'll agree with you. Not that they're not. Listen, I'm not giving these. Some of these are fouls, but at this pace, we are going to be here a while because there's been a call on every possession. Not getting a flow. We need a flow. Nice inbounds pass back into Weitzel now. That was probably all ball. Skip pass over to Stewart. And now a skip pass. We do not want to leave Oric open. And that's why. Weitzel taking it to the basket. Gets the bump. And as you can hear through the microphone, the fans are starting to
Alexandria foul on number 14,
starting to get a bit of the chirping going on.
2.
Weitzel goes to the line shooting 2, so the fouls are 6-3.
And that is the 4th foul on number 14, Oric, which
that's not good.
Yeah, that's big. So he's going to have to head to the bench here probably for a little while.
He just nailed that 3 in the corner.
Yeah, he's stretching it out there. He had 11 at halftime, and he's their shooter. So
Weitzel's got to make some free throws here. And he got that one. I'd like to see us make them all. Although we were 11 of 12, right? In the first
we were
half.
11 of 12.
I can't knock him too much on that. Pats is a nice big kid, and he's got a future ahead of him. I think he's a freshman. Zach Todd. You know, I don't think anything was there. I think we just kind of lost control, and I don't think
tangled up.
People are going crazy, but I don't think there was anything there. Ooh, Light was, yeah. I'd like to see him dive on that to the block real quick because they lost him for a second. Joel putting his head down, kicks it to Cardoza. Cardoza, nice drive inside, and now we have another foul.
Yeah, he's going to shoot 2 here, but that puts 7 with 3:06 to go on the Tigers. So staying aggressive is going to pay off.
Cardoza will shoot 2.
Goodness.
That was always good.
Wes-Del number 40, Mason Cox.
And that is actually 4 fouls on number 10.
Well, so they are seriously in foul trouble too. Come on, Jesus, get this one.
Great
Back
effort there.
That's a charge.
Be a charge. I think we called that.
Yeah, I saw it before he jumped.
Yeah.
That kid saw him coming and said, "This is going to be a charge."
I don't know if he moved since the free throw.
Yeah.
Great effort there by Alex Light to keep the ball.
And now they're screaming at the poor kids to take the ball out. Anyway. Stewart does a nice job. Oh, great block by Evan Weitzel, but a nice putback by Pats. But
keep it under control here, Coach. Settle him down.
Mason's got to watch it. He's close to a lot of his screens right now. Could easily be illegal. Nice. Good look. Okay. Good hustle by Mason. And a good take there by Jesus. Now Stewart trying to take it to the basket, and then he's got a nice move, and that doesn't go. Now here comes Jesus. Jesus with a little bit of a body fake there. Out to Dowling. Dowling for 3. Zing! He got it.
Big shot.
Downtown Dowling for 3. And it was a huge shot.
Yeah, it's good, especially with Harlan out, Zach Todd out, getting ready to come back in, find that offense. So, and that is,
yep. Mason reaching over the top there on the pass into Pats. I'm impressed with Trenton Pats, 6'3", freshman. He gets a couple years under his belt. He could be a lot to handle down low. 1:57 to go, and now Zach Todd does come in for Light. Good rebound by Joel Dowling. And now Joel's in transition. Nothing there. Not really got any numbers. Good look inside. Nice cut there by Evan, but he can't handle it, and he's out of bounds. The idea was there. I wouldn't say it's been the cleanest of games.
Well, this third quarter, I think both teams are at a little bit of pressure, got a little foul trouble now, so you got some guys maybe out of their different roles. But that's what makes, games.
Well, it's fun because right now you look at this lineup, we've got just coming in is Carson Ashley and Jesus back into the game, and you've got Dowling and Cox and Zach Todd in there. So Harlan's out. Weitzel went to the bench, so getting a lot of good minutes out of some bench guys. There's a 3. Again, it's good by Chance Martin. And it's a 3-point ball game, 58-55 with 1:20 to go. So we had a good one last week here inside Richard E. Johnson. We've got another good one headed that way. There's Zach Todd for 3. It's not there. Follows the shot. Could have called him maybe, and now he got Stewart setting his feet and in and out. Cardoza with the rebound. Cardoza in transition. No numbers. Good idea to pitch that one back out. Carson Ashley for 3. It's off. Zach Todd rebound. Back up. It's blocked by Pats, and here comes Stewart with it for Alexandria. Long threes off, and we're going the other way. Zach Todd gets the and one as Pats was not set.
Yeah, that was a good strong take there by Zach.
Alexandria foul on number 50, Trenton Pats.
Let's hit this free throw, Zach.
Into the game for Wes-Del.
Carlos Artiega replaces Jesus Cardoza. Carlos, a defensive and rebounding specialist. He's going to get this one. 30 seconds to go here in the third. 5-point lead for Wes-Del. And
Wes-Del foul on number 32, Zach Todd.
how many is that on Zach? Just a second.
Yeah.
One more puts us in the bonus, or puts Alexandria in the bonus, I said. Pats has it. Nice dig down by Joel Dowling. That's a good no call. There was nothing you're going to call there. Nobody was doing anything. He was out of control, and the defensive player didn't do anything, but Pats scores it. Last shot here, 5 seconds to go. And with 4 seconds to go, I think we got a blood timeout. So I'll reset it. And as we sit here, a lot of fans are letting them know that you can't have blood without a foul.
Yeah.
That's what they say.
Yeah, I was going to say that's about yeah. You know, when you're at the court sometimes, but you know, sometimes in contact sports you can. Guys do hit the ground or
yeah. You could have a nosebleed.
Nosebleed. I mean, we could go down
with no contact.
Yeah.
My son had a nosebleed one time without any contact. I just throw that up to Zach Todd right now. Oh, they did a nice job, the Pats, to double down. Zach, there you go.
And he's going to go to the free throw line, so great job.
Alexandria foul on number 50, Trenton Pats. Zach Todd will shoot 2.
Zach Todd at the line shooting 2. There's a second and a half left on the big board. Oh. It is painful when we miss a free throw. It is physically painful for me.
Oh, get it.
Well, folks, I need a break as we suddenly decided not to make free throws. But it's 60-57. Wes-Del leads. Let's get a break, go into the kitchen, get something to eat, get yourself settled in. Let's try to win this fourth quarter. We'll be back with you on the Wes-Del Sports Network. And we're back here at Richard E. Johnson for the fourth quarter. I'm trying to get things set up here. And let me get you switched over to the fourth, folks. Inside, that was Alex Light. Almost had that there. We want it. How does that not travel? Okay, Zach got it. I'll let go of it as long as we get it back. I was like, goodness. Joel trying to get it inside. That's Carson Ashley for three. It's not in there. Yep, they got to travel there. On the line, or excuse me, on the floor for Wes-Del is Dowling, Weitzel, Ashley, Zach Todd, and Alex Light. Stewart's out there for Harp and 34 Braden Jacobs, for Alexandria. There's a rebound. Got to get back down there, Joel. I tell you, it almost looks like Martin drags his feet almost every time. That's Stewart, and that's a foul, and that might be, how many did Alex have? I think that's his fourth.
Yeah, probably 3 or 4.
And it's a foul on a three-pointer.
Actually, that's just his third, but it's on a 3, so he's going to get 3 free throws.
And it puts the Tigers in bonus, too. So Stewart's going to be in line with a chance to tie the game with free throws.
Free throws are going to be key coming down the stretch here with the whole quarter to play and both teams in the bonus. Well,
I know. You're right.
Very rarely are you in the bonus the whole quarter.
Just don't
both
tell
teams,
me that.
So.
We need the free throw fairy to show up so we can make them. Cole Stewart's made 2.
Yeah, that he has.
Make the first 2. That third one's pretty easy, you would think. Yeah. Tie ball game at 6:53 to go.
Coach McGolfin calling out set here.
And that is to Evan Weitzel. It's going to stay here. So what he did was he did the overload and ran that. That was the play that got Zach Todd the last-second shot against Blue River. Spin, nice job by Alex Light, and he gets the call there, and that is on Braden Jacobs, and Alex is going to go to the line shooting 2. That's double bonus also, even though it was a shooting foul. The rest of the way for...
Yeah.
I hope you didn't have a pizza ordered or anything.
No.
This is going to be cold.
Well, and I hope some of these guys on both benches are stretching out, getting a little loose here, because that's another four on somebody. So,
and Alex hits a free throw. Attaboy.
Yeah, it's going to be important to stay aggressive. Don't pick up a foul all the way back there.
What are we doing? We got all kinds of stuff going on.
Jagger Oric checks in for Alexandria.
Jagger Oric with 4. He's back in the game, so Coach Carroll said he's going to trust him. He's a senior. And one more gets it to him in the corner, and Stewart, he comes in firing right off the bench. And that's his 5th foul. And Coach Carroll, I feel for him because he immediately put his hands up like, why?
Yeah, and that's one of those tough ones. You're going for rebound, just happen to be in the right.
Well, you can't stop playing. You know, the kid, to his credit, he plays the game hard, and he just played it like normal, and they called him for his 5th. So, Oric, and there's Zach Todd getting a free throw. You know, I hate that they giving Coach a little grief on that one, because here's the deal. You got to play him at some point.
Yeah, absolutely.
And you can't fault the kid. The kid's just playing hard.
No, and, you know.
It's easy to sit in the stands and say that's the coach's fault or that's the kid's fault. It's nobody's fault. It's called the game of basketball.
Well, we've all been there sometimes, you know, the old cliche. You don't win the game with 6 minutes to go, but you sure can lose it.
Yeah.
So
But that coach trusts his player, and I like that he put him in there and tried to trust him. I like the kid tried to play hard. Nice shot by Joel Dowling. And now it's 65-60. And I'll tell you this, they played really well when, picking up the slack when Oric had to go to the bench. So they've got the ability. Look at this. Nice, unselfish ball movement.
Yeah, good shot fake. We have a timeout here.
And that leads to, it's going to be a 30-second timeout, so we will stay with you. Alexandria takes the timeout.
Is that really the first timeout of the game?
I think that should have been the second. I thought they took a timeout earlier in the game. We have all five.
Yeah, there it is.
There it is. It's 5-3. I was going to say. 65-62, and while we've got a 30-second timeout, I'll check the chat. And got a laugh. Mary Helen said, Kyle, can you hear me screaming? Yes, Mary Helen, I can. I can hear you screaming on these free throws. Can you hear me sighing in pain? Oh, it's hard. Mary Helen, if we didn't love them so much, it wouldn't hurt so bad. We need these guys to make these free throws because we care. I can only imagine what Mike Bush is thinking. My goodness, he's probably losing it on the rebounds. He's probably saying to himself, I can't stand it when we can't rebound.
It looks like Alexandria took a timeout here, and they're going to come out with some pressure. So they started the third quarter that way. And
we'll see if it's token. Now they're pulling back a little bit here. The fire alarm's going off. Purdue will get it. Somebody burnt some popcorn.
Yep, you can almost bet it.
It's all right. It's going to be burnt popcorn. Play on. Sounds like they got it already. Is it still going?
Not sure if it'd be the popcorn. I'll look out there and I see the concession stand's closed. So I'm not sure.
Well, we're going to let some other people. If
okay.
I have to leave for a second, you can take over.
Well, if I need to do the same thing, we can see.
I still see people milling around out there, so I don't think it's. I was going to say if it's Evan hitting that shot, it's probably him. He's on fire. Denny's back, so it must be okay. Short corner shot. Got to get that rebound. There's Weitzel with it. Okay. Oh, how did that go? Joel Dowling.
Don't need it. Don't need it.
Yeah. And it works. And he knows how I feel about that. I like Evan. Evan knows that, but he knows I also hate that.
Yeah, absolutely. And understanding that situations, times, during a bonus.
Yeah.
2-possession game late.
Cole Stewart's a good free throw shooter, too. So here we are at 4:52, and we have another great basketball game here at Wes-Del. Second weekend in a row. Light takes the three. It's off. Great rebound by Joel Dowling. In traffic. Nice pass fake by Jesus Cardoza. It's off. And they've got a block out there. Nice block out, actually, by Alexandria. And it's 67-64. And this could be. Nope. And they're going to get a foul there on Cardoza. Don't worry about the foul calls.
Wes-Del foul on number 34, Jesus Cardoza. Brayden Jacobs will shoot 2.
Brayden Jacobs is the line shooting 2 here after the foul. Ninth team foul. Alexandria hitting their free throws, and a lot of time left in this one. That one in and out, and rebound to Jesus, and now Evans got it. Oh, great follow by Joel Dowling. Weitzel with the take. A little short. Joel Dowling was right there on the rebound putback. Oh, I don't think so. Ball was loose before it happened. So they're going to get Evan Weitzel. Well, that might be his fourth. It is. And it's double bonus. Both teams in double bonus. Both teams have committed 10 fouls. And we still have almost just under 4 minutes to play in this quarter and in the game.
We need some towels. Everybody's got some towels.
Everything. You got it. Everybody got a towel. You asked for a towel, and it's like we threw 100 of them at them. Stewart's back at the line. He's been making them all night.
Cole Stewart will shoot 2.
We've had everything tonight. We've had the fire alarm.
Checking back in for Wes-Del, number 33, Mason Cox.
What's going on? Hey, you get people back in the gym.
Yeah.
Weird things are happening. I don't know. Fans at home, we're just trying to take a look at.
Oh, great take.
That was a good take. It's going to put him at the line. Shooting 2. We can't take the administrator out of us.
No.
The fans at home are like, what's going on? Well, folks, we're kind of looking over at the student section trying to see what's going on. And there is Joel Dowling. Stretching it up to 70.
For Wes-Del, number 34, Jesus Cardoza.
Dowling with the second one. There we go. I like it. I'll take it. Look at that move.
Yes.
By Cole Stewart.
Splitting the defenders and got a little off balance and was able to finish.
Move. Cole, if you watch it over again, that was impressive. Oh, Jesus made a nice cut up in there, but Joel just couldn't get it to him.
Nice.
There you go. Take it to the hoop. There it is. Joel Dowling with 2 more and a timeout now for the first one there for Coach. That's a good timeout. Give him a little bit of a break.
You got all 5 of them now with 3 minutes to go, so you want to balance the breaks needed to make sure that your guys are rested to be able to finish this, plus talk about some things.
So he's got it 73-69 lead, and he's going to chat for this 30-second timeout. We'll stay with you. You know, I've lost track of Adam Purdue.
Might be out there handling the fire alarm situation.
I think he was, actually. I saw him run to I think he took care of the firebox. And now Athletic.
There he is.
There he is. He's back.
Everything's under control.
Oh, yeah, he's got it. Look at him. Everything's taken care of. Well, the bad thing is he had to get up.
Yeah, he's working on those steps, though.
He's getting those, well, you know. He's looking slim and trim these days. He's been eating those salads at lunch.
Yeah, so he's in the best shape.
Yeah, believe me, I've seen him before. It's not his best shape.
Yeah, give it a couple months. We'll be testing season soon.
Yeah. He'll be back on the Mountain Dew train. I don't think he was a Pepsi guy.
Yeah, he loves the Pepsi.
You got to worry about those Pepsi guys. We were a Coke family. Oh, that's a tough shot.
That's a big shot around the timeout.
Chance Martin cuts it to 1 here, and folks, we've got ourselves another great game here. Oh, nice cut there by Jesus again in the backside. 15-footer for Zach Todd is not there, and nice job. Oh, I thought he almost poked that one away with Dowling.
Just a little out of control.
Chance was just, the whole way down there, it was like it was getting knocked away from him, and he was trying to handle things. Let's get a good shot here. Dowling for 3. It's off. Rebound to Alex Light. Nice rebound. And there we go.
Good shots. two good shots there. That was both of them good. Coach McGalton wants another 30.
Wes-Del takes a 30-second timeout.
30-second timeout for Wes-Del, and that'll give them 3. So both teams now have 3 timeouts left. And Harlan has checked back into the game now, officially going back in with 2:18 on the clock. 75-72. Student section having some fun over there with all the cheerleaders and being led by girls golf extraordinaire Lauren Huffman over there.
Yeah, it's good for the cheerleaders to have our student section back. I know they like that interaction.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, they've been cheering to nobody. We went on a game. You remember the game we went on the road one time? They couldn't even go on the road, but the poor cheerleaders. He stepped out of bounds, I think. Yep. We went on the road. Where was it? Try.
Yes.
Poor Try. Our girls couldn't go because they weren't allowed to go, and their cheerleaders, there was no one there.
Yeah, definitely.
You talk about a tough year. It was a tough year for cheerleaders.
Yeah. Well, we've been saying a lot this year. It's definitely a year we'll never forget. 75-72. Let's see if we can value these final possessions and squeak out another win. And stay aggressive just like that. That's a good take by Joel.
Oh, that was a good take by Joel. Now we got to hit those free throws.
Yes, because they would double bonus the rest of the way.
Foul is on Alexandria, and that's on Chance Martin. You know what's amazing to me is Oryx the only guy. They've had a lot of foul trouble. Oryx the only guy fouled out.
Yeah, there's quite a few players both ways right now playing with 4.
So 1:52 left, and I haven't seen this many towels out in a long time. Cleaning up the floor. It almost feels like we're back to normal. Come on, Joel.
Gabe Mcguire enters the game for Alexandria.
He's going to get this one. Gets this one, he extends it to a 4-point lead at 76-72. So then we need to be smart on the defensive end. There we go. Alexandria. There we go, Joel. Take it to the basket.
Nice take.
Nice job. And that's a timeout by Coach Carroll, who is very animated and not happy. It's a full timeout. So with that, we're going to take a short break, but nice little run there. One free throw and a steal and bucket by Dowling gives us a 78-72 lead. We'll be back with you here on the Wes-Del Sports Network. You know, it's the little things, folks, that you miss. But you don't even think about it. I think we'll talk about that for a long time, but watching a student section and the band interact with each other, it works down to the cheerleaders. And, you know, you talk about all the academics and testing and all the stuff that people really think are important, but, you know, just normal student life.
Yeah, relationships.
It's great to see it. And it's amazing how much it makes your Friday night even better. So I think we're headed in the right direction. I've been saying that all night. Oh, that was a tough shot. Kagan Hawkins has been nice off the bench for Alexandria. Let's value the basketball right now. Let's take care of it. Not rush a shot here. Let's get a good one. Remember, we have the lead.
Yeah, and we're in the double bonus.
Nice pass. Harlan There it is, the Todd Father to Harlan. That's the one you want. It's 80-74 now, and we've got to play without fouling. We foul, we stop the clock, and they've got double bonus. So let's not reach on something silly. Chance Martin thought he might have traveled. Cole Stewart for 3, and he got it. Timeout, 47 seconds left. A great shot by Cole Stewart. And it's a full timeout, so let's just stay here. Well, why not?
Yeah.
Alexandria is down to 1 timeout.
Well, and if you're Coach McLaughlin right now, you're setting up your press stuff. You know the Tigers are going to come out here probably with some kind of pressure. They've shown some full court, so making sure we get the ball in the right guys' hands. They got to take care of it. We're in the double bonus, and we got 3 timeouts. So if we get in any kind of trouble, you're reminding them right now, we got plenty of timeouts. Be strong with the basketball. And let's have a good possession.
Yeah, I'm looking down there and I'm saying to myself, who do I want to have the ball? And remember, I was on the bench last year with these guys, so I have a little bit more liberty to say, I don't know.
Yeah.
I love all of them, but here's what I'm going to go. I'm going to say, if I'm getting it to somebody, I probably want to get it to Weitzel if I can. I know he's missed a couple tonight.
Yeah, and Joel's had very strong second half here too as well. So.
Really, I'd say let's get it to any of them.
Yeah, and
you got seniors, and they just got to step up and hit these.
Yeah, we're 47 seconds away as
Number
well,
one,
too.
they got to get the ball.
Yeah, and you want to balance here, staying aggressive, but also.
They only have 1 timeout left. Oh, don't do that. Whew.
Saved it.
Oh, goodness.
Yeah, that'll get your blood pressure going just a little bit.
Weitzel, take care of it. Nothing. No, we don't need it. Don't have to have it. Don't have to have it. Oh. Well, it's actually 35 seconds on the big board, so let me fix it. So it's Zach Todd going to line for double bonus.
Alexandria foul on number 42, Gabe Mcguire.
Zach had the right. Don't get me wrong when I say we don't have to have it. He had an angle there, but once the guy slid down.
Yeah, if it was going to be a challenged, hard layup, you don't need it.
Yeah.
And if it was uncontested, you take the 2 points.
There you go. And if he makes this one, then that's the 2 points you wanted to take, so it worked itself out.
Yeah, and we'll see if Coach McLaughlin here
They got it. Yes.
takes a timeout, which he does.
Coach McLaughlin takes a timeout. It's going to be a full timeout. We'll stay with you still. Why not? So here we are, 82-77, 5-point lead, 35 seconds left. A lot can still happen. Obviously, if you're Alexandria, I think you're trying to get to the basket.
Yeah, you got to push here, and if you're the Warriors, look for us to pick them up. Little token pressure because you don't want to just let them roll it here. At least get it in bounds and then get back. So, and do not foul going to the rim. Obviously You don't want to just give up a layup. Make them work the ball side to side here, and if they take some clock, then you want to play defense. But the last thing you want to do is foul, give them an and one. So, again, still have 2 timeouts. Good position there.
Now, this is also a great time in this timeout to thank our sponsors. Game sponsor, American Pest Professionals. They've been our game sponsor all year long. You see them down there in your right-hand corner. They are the official pest professional of Wes-Del Community Schools and Wes-Del Athletics. Your scoreboard sponsor is Indiana Wesleyan University, national and global, 100 online options. If you're interested in continuing your education, check out IndianaWesleyanUniversity.com. And then, of course, Starbank. 35 seconds left. Here we go.
There's the token pressure by Light. Now he retreats back into our defense.
Want to play without fouling here.
Yeah.
Try not to. 3 on the way. Short. We got to grab that. Harlan's got it in the corner. A little bit of trouble. We still have timeouts if we need them, but it's pitched up to Weitzel. Layup is good. And it's a 7-point basketball game with 15 seconds to go. Don't foul. Don't foul on a 3. That's off. Zach Todd's got it. And they will tie him up or foul him. 7 seconds left. Zach's going to go to the line.
Great job there. And Coach McLaughlin coming out of that timeout with a little pressure and going to switching man there. So, just those little subtle changes sometimes can make the difference. And right there you saw it confused them, and they took a contested three. We were able to get it and get out for two. So
Mason Cox checks in for Wes-Del, as does Jesus Cardoza.
This will be the, as I'm looking here, this will be the fifth.
And Carlos Artiega.
As we go back here, in 15 and 16, we were 11-11. Coach McLaughlin was. Then it was 17 and 8. Then 10 and 13. Then 13 and 10. Then last year 12 and 11. And then if we can hold on here, that's the longest stretch of double-digit win seasons in Wes-Del history. They're going to get a foul right there. So 3 seconds left. Coach just yelled, don't foul. So it's been an up-and-down year for the Warriors, for sure. A lot of high expectations, as Coach said, with this group, and there were some growing pains. There was a stretch where, we lost, I think, 7 out of 9 at one point after starting hot. And it looks like, if everything works out here, which it should, 3 seconds left, that we will end up 500 at 10 and 10, as that one's on the ground. And that's the way it'll end. It is a final here at Richard E. Johnson, 86-78 over Alexandria. The Warriors will finish the regular season 10 and 10. And again, it's the longest stretch at double-digit wins, 10 or more. I think this is the 6th season. Again, that may not be our goal, but we got there. 500's a good year. Again, we lost 7 out of 9 at one point, so things are going in the right direction coming tournament time. So we're going to take a short break here. We'll have our Star Bank postgame. We'll have Coach McLaughlin, I'm sure, for a short bit. And we'll have some stats with Coach Hansen, and then we will button everything up and be back here for sectional time on Tuesday. Reminder that the sectional will be on IHSATV.org, not on the YouTube. And it is not free due to the IHSA-sanctioned tournament. It will be $9.95. So we'll be back with you with stats from Coach Hansen and Coach McLaughlin on the Star Bank postgame show. All right, we're back here. We're going to do the Starbank post-game show. Again, mentioning one sponsor, our brand-new sponsor. I just talked with him. He was up here at the booth. Ryan New, Montgomery Insurance School. If you're looking to get licensed in your insurance needs, if you want to be an insurance agent, call Ryan New. See Ryan New. You'll find him in an event. He's at everything. Now, I want to say another special shout-out, and she's probably going to be unhappy with me when I say this, but I want to give a big shout-out to Pam Meyer-Fisher and Wayne, her husband. They donated to the Wes-Del Sports Network, not to be a sponsor, just one-time donation out of the kindness of their heart, and it was a generous, very generous donation. So Mrs. Meyer-Fisher did not have to do that. She's been here 48 years, but she did it, and we appreciate it. So, again, it's great people. But, Coach, you've got stats. Throw them at us.
I do. They're unofficial stats. Mr. Slopsman's down there still working for the book, but unofficially tonight we are led by Evan Weitzel with 28 points. Joel Dowling followed with 21. And I'm just going to go ahead and put a plug in there that all 21 were those were in the second half. Alex Light, 14. Zach Todd, 10. Eric Harlan, 8. Jesus Cardoza, 3. So, Zach Todd also had a double-double with 10 points, 11 rebounds. Free throws, thought tonight was really key for us. I'm trying to find our total here. 15 for 19, so
that's not bad.
No, it's pretty good. So.
Wait, hang on, 15 for 19?
That's
those aren't official.
That's the official. That's what the official. That's what the unofficial.
Listen, I want to say that's great, but you know how I know that I sighed more than 4 times. So
that's
we'll see
true.
what.
That's true. I agree.
We'll see what Slopsma comes up with. But still,
he's the data guy.
Still, we made enough to make it matter, to get the win. So I see that the team's back out on the court here, and the coaches are coming out. So we'll see if we get the birthday guy here. But we do have one of the 8th graders.
Yeah, we do.
Hey, do you want to be on the stream? You want to be interviewed? No. My son Grayson does not want to be interviewed. I was going to interview you about the county championship. You don't want to be? Okay.
It's a good-looking shirt.
Yeah, congratulations on being honored tonight. And I don't know who's coming up here. I see some of the coaches milling around. But remember, it is Coach McLaughlin's birthday. And the guys down here are getting their picture taken with their fat heads. And okay, here's the official.
Here we go.
Here it is. Here's the official. We want to look at these free throws. Slopsma gives us the
because we
little off,
little off. 23 for 34.
Yeah, that's there you go.
That's a little bit more like it.
That's the correct number.
Yeah.
I know that I didn't just go like 4 times.
Yeah.
I did it over and over again. It looks like we're going to have downtown Dowling. He's making his way up here. Maybe
to family, friends.
Maybe to family. Maybe he's not coming up here. Oh, no, he's coming.
There he is. He's coming.
Hey, and that. Give him the headset. There you go. Give me a test real quick.
Test.
All right, we got you. So, downtown Dowling with us. First thing you need to do is give a hello and a shout-out to the Ohio Fan Club. So get that out of the way.
What's going on, Ohio fam?
There you go. So you've got them. And the next thing I'm going to ask you is I try to get you turned up just a little bit here. You had, say it again, how many did he have in the second half?
He had all of his points, all 21.
Yeah,
so
bad first half.
Yeah, okay. So, but the first half, I would say, was more Evan's half.
Right.
And then they keyed in on Evan a little bit, and you, as a senior should, stepped up and took over in the second half. Now, here's what I want to know. First of all, I'm not going to put you on the spot and ask what Eric did that got him the technical because I don't know if we can actually put that on the air. But I'm going to assume he said something. Let's just put it at that.
There you go.
He said something. Okay. So that put, as it's happened before, have you ever had a talk with Eric and said, you got hurt last year towards sectional time and put me in a different role. When you do these things, you end up putting me in a different role. And tonight he put you in a different role, but it was one in which you've attacked. And you've attacked for the last, I would say, 3 games very consistently, and you've had solid games. So is there a change in you that's taking you from more of that shooting role and more to the attack role? Is that a mindset thing?
Right. Like my last 2 years, I've been more of a spot-up shooter, and teams have started to notice that. So when they come out on me, ready for the shot, so I've been taking it to the rim a lot more. Coach has been telling me to take it to the rim a lot more, and it's obviously been working. Higher percentage shot. So
yeah, it is working. And the other thing that you are exactly right on is they know you shoot, so they're keying in. A lot of times, just a very subtle head fake, and you get them in the air, and then you go to the basket. But the other thing I want to say is your rebounding in the last last month, has been a key for us. And so is that just something that, as the Todd father moves his way up here, is that just something that happens in the flow of the game, or are you actually making an effort for that?
I try to out-rebound Zach every game. It's kind of hard to. But Coach has been telling us to crash the O boards, get some offensive rebounds and some putbacks. And so whenever I see an opportunity to, I like to try to get one. And he's been making a key that on Fury especially, that backside rebound's huge. So that's something I try to get in position for. And
well, you've gotten up for quite a few of them that I've been impressed with. I mean, you're up there. I'm not going to lie to you. You've been up there.
That's right.
So now here's the last thing I want to talk about. You guys what were they from the foul line?
23 for 34.
What's going on? Mary Helen wants to know.
Well, I feel bad for Mary Helen that she has to watch all those misses.
Yes. If she was here, she'd be yelling at you guys.
She would give me a good talking to.
Yeah. So that's 3 solid games in a row, and we're moving, and we'll ask you this last question. We're moving into sectional time. This is your last regular season game. You guys end up 10-10. You had a stretch where you lost 7 out of 9 when we started really hot. I know that there were greater expectations when you started the season, but nice job first. I want to commend you on finishing 500 and getting to 10-10. That's the 6th year we've made it to 10 wins or more, and it's the longest stretch in Wes-Del history. But what is it like going into the sectional, knowing this is your last regular season game, and you've got to fight against Liberty Christian, but you get them in the first game, first night? Are you excited?
Very.
And what's it like to be able to play on your home floor?
Well, we've had these last 3 games playing with a lot of confidence, a lot of energy, and fast pace. So Liberty's got to keep up with us. And, it being my last year, it's kind of if you lose, you literally go home.
Right,
so
right.
We're going to leave it all out in the court and try to go as far as we can.
And one goal we've always had here is, since we've had the sectionals, we want that one team that gets to cut down the nets on our floor.
Right. We want to cut our own nets down for once.
Absolutely. Well, great job tonight. We're going to hand things over. You can give the headset to the Todd father back here. And we want to thank Joel Dowling, downtown Dowling, joining us. That was special for the Ohio Dowling family. Now we got the Todd father. Zach, first of all, we're not going to get into the details, but we know you're playing hurt. So how was it tonight? Was it sore? Was it painful? We know that you're dealing with some things, so you don't have to get into the weeds of it and tell us, but were you hurting out there?
Oh, yeah. I had a little brace on there for like the first quarter or so, but I couldn't breathe in it, so I had to take it off. But it's been painful all day, but I just had to play through it and try and help the team get the win.
Absolutely. So what did how big did you think those free throws were going to be as you went down? You knew they were going to start fouling you late.
Yeah.
And so you stepped up and hit 2 big ones there late in the game, and you had the lane where you thought about driving it. Then the guy slid down on you, and you were like, okay, I don't have the lane. I need to kick it back out, which we said was the right call. Then they tried to wrap you up. You go to the line, you hit those big free throws. But 23 out of 34, not what we want, but enough of them to get it done.
Yeah.
So, and then the other thing I'd say is you've had some issues all year long with the injuries that have played into the factor. And we told people that you're a tough kid and you've been playing through that. But the other thing is, different from last year, is they didn't know a lot about you last year. Now teams are keying in on you, and you're getting doubled. Sure. Yeah. So that's changed your game a little bit. Talk about that a little bit.
Well, I mean, now that they're doubling me and face guarding me and stuff on offense, that just allows for other guys to get open and be able to actually run our stuff well and get other guys open. And I mean, other guys can score. I have faith in all of them.
Oh yeah.
But
the other thing I want to talk about, when we go one game back. All right. I love the fact that we call the last play for you, and at that moment you had 5 points in the game, and you had had some tough calls, guys bumping, you weren't getting the calls. even on that play, Coach Hansen says it on the broadcast, you get bumped on that play.
Yeah.
And but you didn't even hesitate when they called your number and you said
I wanted the ball.
You wanted the ball.
I told Coach, I said, give me the ball. I got it. This kid can't guard me.
Yeah.
So.
And you went in and you finished, and then that's a lot of confidence, and we got to carry that over. So I'll finish with the last question I finished with Joel with you is, you're a junior, but what's it mean to you with these seniors to come in and play the sectional on your home floor, and you're one of the most ultra-competitive guys? Are you glad you got Liberty right off the bat? You want to take it to them and see what we can do?
Oh, yeah, for sure. Like I was talking to our athletic trainer, Tony Cox, I mean, a lot of people can't say that they want a sectional title on their own floor, so I mean, it's going to be big if we can go out here and play, and I have confidence that we will. Like Coach said, I mean, when a lot of people probably when they saw the sectional draw, they're probably like, it's not the best draw, but that's what we wanted. We want to have,
especially the way you guys are playing right now.
Yeah, for sure. 3 wins in a row, that gives us good.
It was a great finish. You should be really proud of yourself. You guys had a struggle, as we talked about with Joel, where you lost 7 out of 9 there in the middle, but you finished strong. 10-10. Anytime you can beat Alexandria, it's right down the road. That's a huge win. So congratulations to you.
Thank you.
Rest up.
I will.
Get better, and we'll see you next week.
Will do.
Thank
you, guys.
Thank you. That's the Todd father. And then we'll turn things over to Coach McLaughlin, the birthday boy, winning here on his birthday. As he puts the headset on, we'll give him the microphone here. Coach, first of all, happy birthday.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
And a nice birthday present. There was a time where you and I talked, and you thought, I think it was 7 out of 9. We keep saying 7 out of 9. We lost there for a while.
Yeah.
And we didn't think this was going to come about, but what happened tonight is the 6th straight season with at least double-digit 10 wins, and that's the longest stretch continuing in Wes-Del history. So it's not the expectation you had starting the season. However, you're playing the right kind of basketball going into tournament time.
Yeah,
right?
I think you just take the season as it comes as a whole, and are there some games we'd like to have back? Absolutely, but I've been preaching to these guys, you got to move on to the next play, and I feel like we've gotten better since we started doing that. 10 wins is. I know you've been around me long enough to know that since I've been here, that's always been a big goal. And we're 2 games short. We missed the game at Daleville, which I felt really good about.
Yeah.
And then Burris. So we still able to get to 10. I think 2 was the furthest. I think the back-to-back years, twice or 2 or 3 different times of 10 wins or more. So that's a tribute to all the guys before these guys. We talk a lot about that, the legacy that you want to leave, and it's a tribute to these guys to find a way when we weren't playing very well. They could have scrapped the season, or they could have decided to dig in, and we decided to dig in and get more coachable and start doing things that make winning basketball teams. And so I'm proud of them for that. And I don't know, I think that's a good way for us to lead into the sectional. And honestly, I didn't tell the guys before the game. I didn't talk about it at all, but I haven't beaten Alexandria since I've been here.
No, I was just going to say
I've lost 3 times on last-second shots.
Yep.
But we've had some chances, but I've never beaten them. So, I think that's a big deal because they're a good program.
They are a great program.
It's a good program. Coach,
that was started years ago with Garth Cohn, and it's continued with Coach Carroll.
Coach Carroll does a great job. And, one of the funny things that, I've had a neat year of being able to celebrate a few things, and my 100th win this year, and so Coach Carroll told me congratulations before the game. But I told him that you don't remember a lot of them, but I do remember my first one, and it was at Blackford, and it was against Coach Cohn and Garth Cohn, who's a Hall of Famer.
He was a legend.
And after the game, I'll never forget, after the game, he came in and talked to me. Was so gracious, came into my locker room, talked to me, and introduced me to his wife, and just said, "You're a youngster getting in this. You've got a lot of years. You're going to do a great job, and just remember to, keep doing what you believe in." And I got to talk to him a little bit more after that, and I really respected him. So I've always had a lot of respect for Alexandria.
We played against those teams, and he had some great ones. I played against that '98 team. They won the state in baseball and basketball.
Right.
So that is a great program, and that's a great compliment to you and your team and the program you've built here to get that win against Alexandria. You've beaten some really good teams this year, and then, as any coach would say, we've lost to some we wish we could have back. But, you had the whole second half. The first half was really, if we just pick a particular player, Evan Weitzel played one heck of a first half. And then they keyed in on him, and then Joel Dowling stepped up and had a great second half. So,
we're capable of that. I mean, we're capable of having different guys take over, and so that's some of the things we've been talking about in practice. Don't try to do it all yourself. The more we move the ball, we are mismatch problems for people when we move the ball. When we stand, we're easy to guard. Any guy that just stands there, I mean, you can put the slowest guy on the floor out there. You were with me the one year I put a chair out at practice because we had a kid that wouldn't move on offense and just stood and put that chair in front of him.
It's easy to guard.
Yeah, this guy can guard you. This chair can guard you if you're not going to move. Well, we've started moving better and moving the ball better. And then so if they take somebody away and put a better or a different defender on it, then that allows another guy, if we keep moving the ball and we keep cutting hard and we play unselfish, to get more shots up. So, yeah, Evan really attacked better. He would even tell you there's a few, I mean, he'd like to have back that he didn't finish that. I can think of one on the fast break where he kind of got the ball knocked from him, and I called him over and I said, I know you're going to tell me you got hit on that, but he looked at me and goes, yeah, but I should have finished it anyway.
Yeah.
So, yeah, he played well. Joel played well, but I thought Zach really had to dig in tonight and play hurt, and he's banged up, but he isn't going to quit. That's just his personality and his mentality. So, and we got good bench play, and we got a lot of guys contributing. And when that happens and the bench is good, then we have a chance to be pretty good.
Well, we lead into a couple of good wins here, a few wins leading into sectional. As we talk to the two guys, they have the right approach, and that obviously comes from the coaching staff. For that first-round game against Liberty, as Zach said, that some people would say that wasn't a good draw. We say it's a great draw. That's what we want. We want them right off the bat, and we want to go after them on our home floor. These guys are eager to be the team that can cut the nets down on Richard E. Johnson's in Richard E. Johnson on Kay Saunders Court. They want to be that team. You've been there close so many times, and I mean, I don't think there's a guy who has been in his own sectional has had more heartbreaking losses. Hey,
it's my birthday. Can I
know,
enjoy this?
But,
I'm just kidding.
But I think you've got them playing at the best at the right time.
Well, I hope so, and that's the mentality I want to hear. Yeah. I mean, those guys say that, and we've talked about that. It's like, some people would look at that draw and say, oh, too bad they drew Liberty, and I said, too bad for Liberty.
Yeah, exactly.
They got to play us.
They got to go through you.
We're going to show up. We'll be ready. These guys will be ready to play. Yeah. Now, we'll have a game plan in, and the other thing is they're pretty good, Liberty, and they're going to be trying too. But we'll have the right game plan in, and we'll be ready to go, and these guys will give me everything they have because that's what they do, and I feel good about taking them in there. So we'll be there Tuesday at 5:30, and we'll be ready.
Well, it'll be on the IHSATV.org, and we appreciate your time. We know it's your birthday, and I know that your wife wants to do a little bit of celebrating and get you. Yeah, well, yeah, but I mean, she's got some things planned, and maybe you don't know about that.
All right,
well. And I do. So anyway,
all right.
Well, I got to let you go. She told me not to keep you too long.
Okay, well, thanks. I know it's our last game. Thank you to you, and I know you got a little award that I don't. Hopefully,
yeah, he's fired. We're going to get a new athletic director.
But thank you to you and Coach Hansen, and I've talked about it a million times. Where else do you go and see your superintendent, your assistant principal, your volleyball coach, you got your curriculum director or whatever it is, and running the score. I mean, we got everybody doing something, and just what a better place. So thanks for a great season, and I know you guys will have to be a little bit more impartial when it comes to the next game.
Well,
but
when you'll see the best.
Not really.
Well, get excited.
Yeah.
And so it'll be fun. We'll be here at 5:30 and ready to go.
All right. Well, we appreciate your time. Happy birthday, and I won't tell everybody your age, even though I already did.
Well, I was going to say you probably told everybody. I turned 50 last year, but I won't tell you how old he is.
Exactly. No, but happy birthday.
Thank you.
All right. Congratulations to Coach McLaughlin on both the birthday and the win, and. We want to remind everyone, we still see you in there watching. We have about 40 people watching. A reminder, it's on IHSATV.org. It's literally IHSATV.org. We will send out more information through social media to let you know where to go. $9.95 to get Tuesday night's game.
Well worth it.
It's well worth it. We'll be at our best. But do not try to get this on Wes-Del Sports Network on YouTube because we are not able to do that. It's IHSA sanctioned tournament. So catch it. It's worth $9.95. It's going to be a nice packed house. Mr. Denny had a great night tonight where he had a full house. The band was rocking. Everything's going to be happening. It's going to be beautiful. Make sure you watch. Make sure you're in there supporting. If you can come in person, be here. But tonight is an 86-78 win. I want to thank everybody that's involved with this, from Mr. Denny, Mr. Hansen. all the way down to Coach Van Mater, who runs our camera, and even Sawyer Slopsman helped us out in the JV.
He did.
And finally, I guess I got to say it, thanks to Adam Purdue, but he didn't do a whole lot tonight other than maybe turn the fire alarm off.
Yeah, I got the fire alarm fixed.
So there it is, 10-10 on the regular season, 86-78 win for Coach Hanson. I'm the superintendent, Kyle Mealy. We'll see you Tuesday night on IHSATV.org. You've been watching Wes-Del Boys Basketball on the Wes-Del Sports Network.